Good evening, everyone. Happy Wednesday. Well done for making it halfway through the week. Your reward is a stream of Halo 5 Guardians with me and Kian. Hi, Kian.
Hi!
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
Excellent.
I'm here, ready to play Halo 5.
Hell yeah.
Hooray!
So how about you give everyone a rundown of what we're doing here today?
Yeah.
Let's sort this out.
So, in late last year, Cass decreed that 2021 was going to be the year of Kian playing Halo. She made this claim very confidently, so confidently I had to go along with it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, this year I have played every Halo game for mostly the first time. I had played ODST before, and a bit of Breach. But other than that, I was like a relative newcomer to the franchise. And so, I've played every Halo game, and Cass has been along for the guide, being my navigator, being my architect, what's the thing that Guilty Spark is?
A monitor?
Monitor.
Which,
Monitor.
I'm making sure the flood doesn't escape from Kian.
Yeah. And I've mostly had a really good time with this franchise. Halo 2, Halo 3, ODST, Reach, great games. Halo 1, I appreciate what it was going for. Don't ask me to replay it. Halo 4 was acceptable. An acceptable video game experience. So, yeah, with that, I'm excited to play this one, which I know literally nothing about at all.
Apart from the trailer I'm playing right here.
I've seen this trailer where, oh my god, it's Master Chief! Whoa! Some sort of cloak. Check this. And like, I know that the I know the tagline for this game is "Hunt the Truth."
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited to hunt the truth. We're gonna find it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure we killed the Prophet of Truth before, though. So I'm curious how we're gonna hunt him. But Halo Epic Themes 2-hour versions, 200
Shut
subscribers.
the hell up! I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
It's very
Ooh.
exciting. So how do I do this? I have sent an invite to you, but I don't know if it works. Oh,
There we go.
hey, there we go.
So real quick, do you want to give a rundown? We played Halo 3 on stream.
Yes.
So everybody obviously knows the whole story of what happened there and what happened between Halo 3 and 4, but you might not be familiar with 343's first game, Halo 4. Do you want to give us a rundown of the plot there, Kian?
Sure. In Halo 4, at the end of Halo 3, Chief went to take a big nap in a cryogenic chamber, and then Chief woke up at some point. Chief woke up some time later, and a big space battle was happening, and Cortana's like, "We got to do something." And then they touch down on a planet, and it turns out that Cortana has been alive for 7 years, which is the amount of time. That's how long an AI can live for. No longer.
No longer.
And if an AI lives for longer than 7 years, they go crazy and start killing people. Which, you know, how you are. How you are.
Mm-hmm.
So, we went to go fight. Chief went then to go fight this dude named the Didact.
Yep.
Who has come up with an alternate solution to the flood problem compared to what the Covenant were trying to do. Because, of course, the Covenant were trying to activate the Halo rings to destroy all life in the universe so the Flood would die out because they wouldn't have any food.
Well, the Forerunners tried to do that. The Covenant wanted to
Forerunners,
activate them because it was their religion.
Yeah, the Covenant were told to do it because it's the Great Tyranny.
Mhm.
So the Didact had a different plan, which is that he was going to turn everyone into data so that they couldn't be eaten by the flesh monsters, the flesh-eating monsters. Then we stop him.
Yep.
Like, here's the thing. A lot of other things happen in Halo 4, but most of it doesn't fucking matter.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of it. Is that Chief was like, I'm gonna stop you from turning everyone into Data, and then Data from Star Trek, and then we killed the Didact, who was he was a Promethean?
Yeah, one of the Forerunners.
Yeah, the Forerunners. So he's like a weird, like, ape-looking guy.
He looked like Voldemort, but don't worry, he's dead.
Yeah, he's
So,
dead.
Don't need to worry about him.
But Cortana used up all of her power in the fight against the Didact, so she has to leave Chief behind while the space station they're on blows up. And Chief is very sad about it.
Yeah. So at this point, Cortana is dead. And this is what Chief does after that. Would you like to know what happens in Spartan Ops, Kian?
Sure.
The extra content for Halo 4?
Yeah, why not?
You fight the Covenant, who you find out are being led by a religious zealot named Jul Umdama. Halsey defects to the Covenant side, presumably to escape all the war crimes she's on trial for.
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. You have a big fight with the Covenant. The Prometheans are there. Requiem, the shield planet that you play Halo 4 on, falls into a sun. There you go.
Oh. I see.
And I think you're all caught up now.
Is it... Was it they were, like, uncertain about, like... Oh, do they understand that Halsey's a bad guy yet? That we have to literally make her defect to the evil alien side?
Well, we'll see if she turns up in this game, and you can make your mind up for yourself. Yeah, Chief did make friends with the Covenant. This is like a splinter group who didn't agree to the peace talks. And yeah, before we start, I am purple today, like original Cortana. Rest in peace.
Cortana from Halo 1, the best Cortana.
Totally ruining the art Kian did for me. Wasn't it good though?
Yeah, I think I did a great job.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm ready to go when you are, Kian.
Yep. I will press the button that says Start Campaign that's on my screen, I think.
Here you go. Oh, yes, we are also playing this on the Xbox One and the Xbox Series X. So, we're both playing with controllers, which is very scary.
Oh no! My pet hand is in the wrong place.
Ah, I need to fix that. It's fine, we got some time during this cutscene.
I played all the previous games on the Master Chief Collection on the personal computer, so this is my first time playing a Halo game with a controller in many, many years, and I expect I'm going to do poorly. But I think we're going to be fine.
Yes.
Purple like Cortana!
Yeah!
Alright, I'm hitting the start game button.
Okay. Here we go, we're heading in.
Yeah. Fireteam aspires Cyrus dispatched to recover the UNSC's most wanted criminal, Dr. Catherine Elizabeth Halsey.
Oh yeah, she does turn up.
Okay, well. Oh, what?
Oh, cool! Okay, so I get to pick who to play as. And I guess so do you. Locke is your usual main character.
Right, okay.
He's the one who's hunting the truth.
Hunting the truth.
You got Buck, who is Nathan Fillion, who was in ODST. You've got Tanaka, who used to be a rebel before joining the UNSC, and Vale, who has an elite boyfriend. So I'm going to play for Vale.
I didn't get to choose, so I'm locked by default. That's
Excellent.
Fine.
Spartan Locke. I have spent enough years with Oni to know the truth. Once this is over, after all I have done, they'll order you to kill us both.
Microsoft Studios.
Fire Team Osiris. Over the last 72 hours, 5 colonies have experienced identical events. Massive destruction, Forerunner and Origin. And Dr. Catherine Elizabeth Halsey has managed to contact us. She claims to have information on these attacks.
Slasky.
Halsey is currently in Covenant custody on the surface of Kamchatka. Your mission is to insert behind enemy lines, retrieve Halsey, and bring her back to Infinity. Be advised, Dr. Halsey is accompanied by Covenant Supreme Leader Jul 'Mdama. If you have the opportunity...
Understood, Commander.
Good luck, Spartan Locke. Infinity out.
Tracking gear online.
Affirmative. Say, before we make this jump, anybody want to say a few words?
I figure if God can hear how scared I am, so can everyone else. Locke, you buying first drink when we're done?
You ask, you buy. Fire Team Osiris. The light is green.
Whoa!
Title card.
Guardians. Guardian 5.
Comm check.
Comms working fine, Locke.
Copy that, Tanaka. Spartan Buck online and ready.
Spartan Vale online.
Weapons free. Contact.
Oh no, it's so nimble. I see Chief do something like that.
They never dare have Chief do a big superhero punch.
Yep, that's...
Oh, they're back!
Whoa. Whoa! Whoa!
There you go.
Okay.
We could have
taking him? Let's move. Bale, keep an ear on comms.
Affirmative.
Buck, Tanaka, full security.
On it.
So yeah, some changes to previous games, previous Halo games. You name down sites.
That's another kill for Bale.
Also, if I just go up to you, sorry about this, Kian. Let me just. When you go down, you have to be revived by your friend.
Up you go, Locke.
You both get a little overshield.
That's cute.
Yeah. So the beginning of this game very much is hope you played Spartan Ops.
Halsey and Abdallah hold up and set a forerunner structure ahead. That's our target.
So Halsey called us.
She said there was something big happening, and get Captain Lasky coordinates to find her.
Contact.
Prometheans have this dog and
Yeah,
bleeds from their mouth, and you gotta shoot them in the mouth.
that's their weak spot. Out of all the main Spartan designs I play in the story, which is my favorite cast? As like every Halo stream, we have a Ask a Halo question. I've just turned it on. I've just remembered. I'll allow this, Sora. But that can questions like that can be. Thank you, Sora. I know this is really pulling from your lower reserves of frog coins. Kian's a bit quiet.
All
Okay.
clear.
Let me.
Move on toward Halsey's position.
Could you speak again, please, Kian?
Hello, I'm Kian. I'm here. I'm speaking. Trying my best.
Hopefully that's better.
Hopefully that's better. We were having some audio troubles prior to the stream, so
Yeah.
and if you need, like, please speak up if there continue to be problems.
I love the ODST suit, Sora.
Forerunner soldiers.
Oh yeah, new enemy, Kian.
What?
They're foreigners. If they were shaped like people.
What? They're not shaped like dogs?
You also think the game is quite loud? Okay. Thank you for the audio help on the fly, everyone. Yeah, so I like the ODST design that Buck's got going on. Let me go slide over to
Oh
them.
yeah, Buck looks cool as heck.
I like his nice blue visor.
Yeah,
I don't like his very realistic Nathan Fillion face.
that was a little off-putting. How he's just Nathan Fillion. I mean, he was just Nathan Fillion before, but it still feels wrong.
It was 360 Fillion, and I could allow that. So this game's got Mantling.
What's Tanaka's deal?
Tanaka used to be a rebel, like an insurgent, and then was convinced to come to the UNSC's side when she realized she could do more good there.
She's the only one whose armor is camouflage for this mission.
Just you wait until we go to the pizza party planet, and then I'll be
Oh.
camouflaged.
Then you'll fit right in.
Yeah.
Cass is bright red for all those you can't tell from her hands. BAM!
Whoa!
And you can do a charge!
Yeah!
I'm gonna do it on this guy.
Yeah, so the you remember Monsoon from Metal Gear Rising? What if Monsoon was a Halo enemy?
Prometheans on all sides.
Just push around the middle. That would be rough. Might want to consider
Big
flanking.
punch.
Move smart.
What the rebels rebelling against? Generally just the government that kind of sucks in the Halo universe.
You know, they did all that child kidnapping.
Yeah.
Well, I can't imagine most people were fans of that.
Whoop, I'm down.
Uh-oh.
Buck and Tanaka are about 3 kilometers back, so you gotta get me. So, is it Mike Coulter who plays Luke Cage?
Are you asking me this question?
Yeah, I think that's his name because he is Spartan Locke's face, but not his voice.
Huh. An interesting choice.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, the opposite of ODST, where they got, of everyone else who was in that game, who had the voice of a character from Firefly, but not the face of one.
Yeah,
Who wasn't Buck?
exactly. Nick asks, how's the suit work for Tanaka with the jacking off part? You have modifications. This is the Spartan 4 program. They've sorted this out by now. If you can have the word lesb above your name, above your head, then they can... They're allowed to... I don't know what I'm fucking saying.
Very important for those viewing at home who do not get the privilege of seeing my gameplay. Cass's tag is girl, which is good to know.
It's very important.
At all times,
Whoop.
being able to identify her as such.
It's funny, I had my tag like this in Master Chief Collection, and I made friends with another trans girl. She was like, damn, you're just really obvious, aren't you? And I was like, uh-huh, cat girl Alexandra.
Cat girl, if you're out there, you were cool.
Love you.
We're not putting you on blast too much.
Nope.
Just look.
Big respect. Oh, I found a data pad.
What? There's data pads in this game? That's crazy. One thing... Is that playing right now?
I guess.
I see.
Oh, it looks like a dual disc.
Oh, I got an achievement. Conspiracy theory.
And the truth.
You gotta hunt the truth, Cass. Cass, it looks like you're not hunting the truth.
Can I help with that? Oh, you also have a big, like, superhero landing attack.
Fuck. I tried to do it and look cool, but I fucked it.
That's fine, I did it.
Does he look cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool. Good.
So this is the power of Halo on the Xbox One. The skybox are fucking full of war.
Reckon it wasn't an argument.
Damn, war's happening everywhere.
Yeah.
So much war in this game. Like a gear of war.
No, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, sorry.
Anyway, I hope you like jumping.
I do. I love to jump in Halo.
Excellent.
My favorite thing I do in
Enjoy.
Sealed tight.
Forerunner security station. Must be in lockdown.
Any way to lift
I'm pressing X to analyze Forerunner Station.
Yo, Jazz Daddy 2020. Thank you for following. 2020. I feel like you're a bit young to be watching this, but I'll allow it. Oh, you've redeemed a ribbit. Okay.
doors open?
I'll do my best, Jen Taylor.
Did the trick.
Look, listen to this.
Oh, well, I'll wait for them to finish talking.
They're assaulting the back of the temple. Bring in the Kraken.
She speaks Sangheili.
Yeah. So one of the co-op partners in Halo 3, where they were officially like different elites, is Vale's boyfriend. Or at least like it's Fanon that is Vale's boyfriend, but it's
I see.
I'll allow it.
Aim
Okay.
down sights while you're in the air. You do a little float.
Do a little float. You look like the Skimmers.
Titanfall.
Ah, yeah, like Titanfall. Like Titanfall.
Like
Anyway.
Titanfall.
Ribbit. Jen Taylor's voice isn't like particularly like out there, so this frog is not a natural formation. Ribbit. What'd you say on that bridge, Kian? The one that's seared into your mind?
Time to get moving toward Halsey.
Like they have increment lily pads.
Kraken sighted!
It's the Covenant Kraken.
Hold position.
Oh!
Time. Jules getting desperate.
How'd you learn to speak Sangheili, Vale?
Here we go.
When I was a kid, I was stuck on a diplomatic shuttle adrift in deep space for 6 months. My options were be real bored or spend the time getting smart.
And then they asked no more questions.
I see.
Retrieve Dr. Halsey. She may be down the back of the sofa.
Our destination is on the other side of this battlefield.
Oh, do you have a Forerunner grenade?
I do?
They're a bit different. If you want to throw one.
Yeah. Whoa!
They're like a
it's
little cluster thing.
Yeah, a little cluster.
They leave mines behind. Ow! Don't run through them.
So, why are the Covenant and the Prometheans fighting again?
So Julam Dharma's faction of Covenant basically like worship the Didact, and now that he's dead, things have gotten a bit out of hand.
I did a sick execution on that guy.
Nice. Was it deserved? That's what we'll be exploring in Halo 5.
Hunt the truth.
Hunt the truth. Oh, hey, Kit's here. Hi, Kit.
Hi, Kit.
Kit played through this game recently. Who's your favourite of Fireteam Osiris, Kit? Yeah, we're at 196 followers. We got a load on Monday's stream where we played Clone Drone in the Danger Zone.
People love those clone drones in that danger zone.
Turns out, when you stream the game, you appear on the front page of the game. So it was right at the end of the stream, I was like, hey, that's my face! Oh, that cool Kraken thing, it didn't do anything.
Let me get him.
Oh, Kian, that used to be a person.
Well, they're data now, so they don't have rights anymore.
Damn.
What, some sort of digital rights Millennium Act?
But 500 years after the Millennium. Oh, I'm down.
I'm overloaded.
Shit. I gotta save my buddy. Vale.
Help me. I'll never fucking Sangheili again.
So the real reason this game has never been ported to PC is that when you go to res somebody, the X button appears on their little side computer. And they couldn't work out how to change that to be the F key or whatever. Mm-hmm. So this game will never come to the PC just for that reason alone. It'd take at least hours of manpower to get it changed.
We need some sort of improved Windows, like maybe a Windows 11 or something.
Oh man, can you imagine Halo 5 for Windows 11?
Can we talk about how much motion blur there is in this game?
You know.
It happens like whenever I do anything.
Halsey and Amdala are somewhere inside that structure. We do this right, we bring our target home, and end the Covenant in one move.
Damn. This is gonna be a short game.
One is calling me out in chat.
Gained a lot of followers, styling himself as a Forerunner prophet.
Styling themselves as Forerunner Prophet. Maybe I should do that for followers.
Leader. It was only a matter of time until his version of the Covenant started to break.
Well, I could stand to break a little faster if you ask me.
Yeah, so as Mona pointed out, me and Mona played through all of Halo Combat Evolved, and then most of Halo 2. And then we stopped.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Like they reported on Oban.
That night got obliterated.
Oh,
It's
scat
just
shot.
like the end of Halo 2 where Breaking Benjamin plays.
Blow me away.
Oh, you can ping things in this game. Holy shit.
Sick, how?
Up on the D-pads.
Whoa.
Oh, look, now I'm teaching you. Uh-oh, I died.
Oh no! Look! You okay there, bud? Oh, you were getting up fine. Like, maybe you can just stand up a little bit more? Okay.
That's it, Locke.
Thanks, Spark. Look, I know your professionalism's your whole thing, but like, come on. You've been working with these guys presumably for a while. You can
You're
names.
at my alien wedding! Oh, I'm down.
Systems failed.
Oh, Christ. I can only imagine that, like, you know, when Locke was giving his best man speech at our wedding, like, he would say some, you know, things he meant the best of, but like,
Oh no.
you know, we're kind of a little bit insensitive.
Oh.
You know, like, you know, stuff like, wedding is truly the greatest journey of them all.
You know, I'm glad that you two have managed to hunt the truth that is romance. Found another pad.
Exciting.
This one looks like the one that's on my waist.
Wow. Where are you?
I'm over here.
How do you cast?
Um,
My friend cast?
Boing. Hang on, I'll light a beacon.
Oh. Whoa!
It was here. Ow. It's got splash damage. Anyway, give me this plasma cannon.
Yeah!
You get to see Vale. Well, the back of her at least. And have, oh my god, that's some real prominent boob armor.
Yeah.
Imagine a Halo. Oh, cutscene. Goodbye, joke.
There are several. Would you like to discuss the finer points of casual reconciliation?
More human sarcasm.
So you have learned something from me,
You
Julie.
claim to be able to access.
And I can. However, I did not claim to be able to access it instantaneously.
No time to dither. You will also afford me respect befitting of the Didax hand.
Seems your fingers are an open rebellion, Han.
Enough!
Yeah, good looking.
Eyes on target. This location does not serve my needs.
Yeah, come on, Buck. We're not here to
Another
flirt with them.
transmission I must
I
triangulate.
tire of this, Doctor. You have been chasing shadows for weeks to no avail.
Oh.
Big flip.
Yeah!
Bye.
Oh no.
Yeah, I hope you didn't want to fight the boss or anything.
What? No. Why would I want that?
Captain Lasky would like a word with you.
It took you long enough.
Yeah, so Halsey's missing an arm. Because she was shot by Spartan Palmer when she was defecting.
I see. You telling me Spartan Palmer actually did something?
That's why she's so hated. She did a thing.
Osiris, you are cleared to land in Docking Bay 11.
Absolutely, Nathan.
Yeah, we're done, right? That's the end of the game.
Well done,
Yeah,
everyone.
pretty short, but like, you know, I think it was a
Good stream.
tighter campaign than Halo 4.
What the hell?
Captain Lasky, I sent you my position 3 weeks ago. I told you this was happening.
Discuss that in private.
Ooh,
What has she done?
Hello?
How far has it already gone?
my Elgato went all weird.
Oh no.
It's fine on the stream, but
What do you think that's about?
shut up, Charles. Okay, now we get to play with Blue Team. So we got Linda, who was in Halo: The Fall of Reach and First Strike. Kelly, who I think was also there. Fred was in just Fall of Reach, I believe. And some guy named John.
Who's that? Who's John?
So
Should I play John?
yeah, you can play. You can play as Chief. I'll play Kelly because she's got a shotgun.
I kind of wanted to play Kelly because she had a shotgun, but I feel like I should probably play.
Take the one with the best boob armor, says Toshi.
Yeah, Nicole is definitely.
That's the joke I was going to make about the boob armor. I was like, imagine there was a Halo character who had jiggle physics.
I haven't seen Chief press himself like this since we were in boot camp.
Yo, Buzz Bombardier, welcome to the
This many
stream.
missions non-stop isn't fun.
He put his helmet on!
Sierra 117 to Infinity. Blue team has located Argent Moon. Signs of hostile activity, but she's still here.
Copy that, 117. Eliminate all hostiles. Secure Argent Moon. You may deploy when ready.
Affirmative, Infinity. 117 out.
His hands are shaking. I wonder if that means anything.
Here you go.
Thanks, Kelly. Everyone ready?
Affirmative.
You good?
Blue team. Fall out.
Shit. What blue team?
Yeah.
It's the song!
Yeah. So at the end of Halo 4, Chief had no friends. Now he has 3.
Aw. Our boy is growing up.
These are friends he's had in the books for ages, but they were just never in the game.
I
Well,
see.
you can see, I think it's Linda's pod in the Pillar of Autumn.
So like Dr. Green and Dr. Cross in Half-Life 1 then.
Yeah. Get fucked. Oh, thanks, Kit. Thank you for tuning in.
Bye,
Talk
Kit.
soon.
Repressurization of affected areas completed.
What do we know about Argent Moon?
Oni Research Station. Went dark 19 months ago. Last week, KKR scavengers found it and sold the find to Jula and Dama's people.
We clear the Covenant and return this station to Oni.
Fastest route to retrieval is to seize central control. Eliminate hostiles between here and there, and deactivate gravity and life support systems.
Ship data center is just ahead. We can pull down Argent Moon schematics there.
Abby says that's a really stupid cutscene because of the magnet boots and the nonchalance, but I fucking love it. I love that they shot through a window on a spaceship and crashed in, and everyone else just fell off. Oh,
They brought their magnet boots, clearly.
it would be better if they had nonchalance. Oh, and Kit just
Like
left.
they were designing a new stealth class vessel. They lost years of expensive R&D with this station.
It's, I don't know, it feels out of place that in this game, Chief is beginning the story by being just fine.
Yeah.
And not in, like, a moment of peril or anything. No! You monster!
Take that, Yap Yap. So despite this being called Halo 5, yo, Mrs. Cupcakes, thank you very much for the follow! Oh my god, thank you so much for popping in and giving me a follow. You also stream, right? Can we get a shout out for Miss Cupcakes, please? Fuck,
Oh,
we're only 3 away from randomized Dark Souls 2 now.
This time the expectation is not me to do the shout out.
Go on, Charles Lamona, fight over it.
Wait, sorry, so what is this place that we're infiltrating?
This is the Argent Moon. It's a lost ship from that Oni has asked us to track down. They said earlier on, oh, it's got some like stealth check they were working on.
I was about to ask why are there human weapons here?
Yeah.
That's the reason.
Oh! This Cupcakes was last seen playing Vanquish.
Yo!
Yeah! Hell yeah!
What'd you think of Vanquish?
Did you finish it? We played it last week, or 2 weeks ago.
For the station. We should be able to pull down Argent Moon schematics and find a path to central control.
And Nick, your Halo question hasn't been answered. I'm terribly sorry. I believe you were asking about the 3 chuggers to a choo-choo. So, chugga 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 choo-choo. That's how that works.
And current population map.
straight shot.
I thought you said.
Central control
Wait.
through the assembly
Do it again?
pad.
Chugga, 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 choo choo.
In the hangar base. Nobody from Oni got out of here alive, did they?
I guess that is 3.
No.
You give each word half a beat. You did finish Vanquish. Oh my god, isn't the ending just wild? Miss Cupcakes, I played it for the first time last week and it just blew my mind. And I wasn't the only one.
Yep. I mean, I'd seen it before, so my mind wasn't blown. But I get it! Oh, it's a joke.
So yeah, this is the ship we're actually looking for, the one we're going down towards now.
Right.
This is just like a big space dock. Anyway. Oh, I pressed that button apparently.
Central control straight across this bay.
Everything's ripped up.
They must be stripping that experimental ship from parts.
Scavengers, taking what supplies they can find. The Covenant's war against the Arbiter must not be going well.
Julem Dama is a lot of things, but he's no prophet.
Oh hey, just what you wanted.
The Arbiter back?
No, shotgun.
Oh.
Let's charge through.
Okay.
you wish the Arbiter was here. Actually, if you come over here, Kelly starts with a unique shotgun. It's on the floor here. It's called Oathsworn.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also, the SMG is back. You cannot dual wield it, but it's a neat little. Linda, you're kind of standing on it. It's so weeny.
It's so small. It's a small gun.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
So yeah, Halo 5 was the game where they were like, oh yeah, let's just make all the Spartans superheroes. Oop. You got grenades? Oh yeah, and the Covenant talk again. Or they talk in English, I should say.
Yeah, what was up with that? Why were they speaking in Sangheili in the last game?
I don't know. I guess 343 wanted to make them like alien, like show that they were a faction that weren't associated with humanity. But anyway, they've stopped doing that. They've gone back to their wacky dialogue.
It's not Halo if the guys aren't going like woo gooble gooble gooble.
Yeah, that's actually that's Sangheili for your blood will be spread on my toast.
An energy sword.
It's stuck.
No.
Got it. Oh. Only grunts spoke English in the first game, right? I think so. All the elites had Johnson's lines backwards.
Hydra here.
There's a Hydra here.
What's a Hydra? Whoa. It's like a little missile launcher?
Yeah.
It's no spunker.
Well, don't get your hopes up for seeing the spunker.
Oh
no. What have they done to my boy? Oh, I bounced off of you back into the tube.
Oh.
Ah, screw it. I'm just gonna go down there.
Don't worry, the others are up here with me.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Well, now I fell too.
Abby has asked a Halo question that is not a question, but spanker forever. And we don't accept the spanker in this household.
I'm sorry. I'm Spunker ride or die.
Spunker truthers.
That's the truth we're hunting. It's hard to say spunker without people laughing at us.
Haven't we earned that? Did I ask you what number... so this is the 5th game. Did I ask you what number in the Halo series this game was?
No. What number is Halo game is this?
This is the 13th Halo game, if you include Halo Wars and the twin-stick shooters.
I see, of course.
Hey Lolza, welcome!
Nobody's left standing. Let's move on to Central Control.
Oh, you've only played the first 3 games, Buzz Bombardier? I'd highly recommend ODST and Reach.
ODST and Reach, great games.
And if you like Halo, you should play 4, and maybe 5.
ODST is probably my favorite. Whoa! It's a hunter!
Ah!
It's a big wormy boy.
Blue team, report. Sierra 117 to blue team, report. Sierra 117, does anyone copy?
Excuse me?
You are right, Nathan. He is no Spartan Locke.
Spartan Locke killed that elite handily in a cutscene. Didn't even need any player input. He's seeing ghosts.
The domain is open. Meridian is next.
Cortana?
John, the reclamation is about to begin.
What's wrong?
She's on Meridian.
Who?
Cortana.
That's not possible.
Start.
You said she was gone.
I watched her die. We have a mission to focus on. We can talk about this later. Lights on. Get us back on course for Central Control.
Bringing up schematics. There's an elevator we can use, but access is 4 levels down.
Oh, hang on. The game audio is weird? What do you mean, Charles?
What part?
Yeah. Like, there is like an echoey effect, like a reverb, right, for you two, Kian, because we're in space?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nathan asks, why do they build AIs that go genocidal after 7 years? Why don't they just not do that? Good question. But it doesn't sound good.
It doesn't sound good.
I agree. That might just be Halo 5. How like the voices and things?
Yeah, okay, listening, like, popping the streams audio up, it does sound like, not quite underwater, but it does sound like a lot of the mids are getting, like, crushed.
Okay. Let me reconnect the capture card. Whoop. I gotta go underneath my desk. I mean, hologram stuff.
You gotta upgrade your hologram interface into the game. Hey Cass, how old are you?
Well, I came out in September. No, it was August. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, that's better. All right, let's see if we can get that working again. That's now in 4x3. There we go. Okay. There we go. That sounds more like a video game. It does feel like the audio is doubling though. So let me see if I've got it doing that in the options. Technical issues. Let's check it out. Yeah, that's better. Guess who had her line in still connected?
Whoops.
Alright. Yeah, so I've been streaming as a hologram for 3 months now, so I got another 6 years and 9 months.
Alright, awesome.
Nice.
Excellent.
But then you're all fucking dead.
Oh no! No!
Halo 5 doesn't trust you to turn your lights on, so you can only do it when Chief says so.
Hostile contact.
Well, that's just a generalized modern game design thing of like have it so that like flashlights just turn on and off at the contextually for the game rather than actually trusting players to do it.
If they made a Half-Life 3, would there be a dedicated flashlight button?
Well, like in Half-Life Alyx, how does the flashlight work in that game?
Just turns on and off, doesn't it?
Yeah. There you go. That's your answer, isn't it?
I was going to say yes, but it's the same as your sprint key. There's a shotgun here if you want it, by the way.
I already have.
Nice.
You can take it if you want.
So yes, they decided to keep the shotgun to the... Oh, invisible!
Oh!
They decided to keep the like weird, like blocky shotgun design from Halo 4.
What did Cortana say to you?
Not enough. Something about Meridian.
Meridian's a backwater. If she's active, what's she doing so far out on the frontier?
Oh, Raven redeemed a hydrate. My bad. Nom, 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 nom. Drinking with the Chief. Mmm. Buzz Bombardier says it's because Alex doesn't have an HEV suit. Only super high-tech Black Mesa equipment has flashlights you can turn on and off yourself.
It's so funny that in episode 2 they had to give an explanation for why your flashlight was different. Because they had that segment where you have to run down that very long dark corridor.
Oh god. You hear that? I think it's a Rancor.
Oh no!
Oh!
Hunters! They're keeping pace with us!
The big worm boys!
If you don't know anything about Halo lore, hunters are a load of worms in a suit.
Yeah!
They pretend like they're people.
Easily the best member of the Covenant. Sorry, Vale. You fucked the wrong alien. Oh my god.
Listen, if you love a hunter, don't
Sorry, carry on.
If you were in a relationship with a hunter, is that a polycule?
Absolutely. Raven says Master Chief in this game. Yeah, Kian's Master Chief. In this game, Master Chief is canonically a lesbian.
Whoa.
Which means he's still queer, because he's ace. Nick says we need Eileen the Crow. Sorry?
He, him, ace lesbian, we gotta respect him.
Hell yeah. Nick says we need Eileen the Crow to help us kill the hunters.
That's true. Quentin.
Oh, Cal's here! I hope you're doing good, Cal. Hope you're enjoying all your time in bed. Cause of your thing. Oh!
They're invisible! Me right in the face.
They yelled for the glory of Undama.
Reach level 3. One more level down to the elevator for central control.
Thank you for the gift sub, Lolza. Enjoy it, Cal. Enjoy your frog emotes. You say, but why? Like it isn't Lolza's thing.
Lolza is such a generous. He's so good.
Love you, Lolza.
Love you, Lolza. Cal's the man of the pixel art. You should show him the.
Yes. I mean, like nothing's going on in the corner of the screen. I could just have it there.
Yeah, just put it there.
Just have it exist.
Yeah, you know.
Oops. I gotta switch my display back. Whoop. No technical difficulties this stream. Everything's great. There we go.
Oh.
Okay. Let's roll.
Hang on. If you aim down sights with the sword,
Surrendering Argent Moon is not an option.
Neither is fighting half the Covenant in close quarters.
does it show on your side?
Doesn't look like you're doing anything.
Oh, okay.
We scuttle the Argent Moon.
He like clenches both of his fists if you aim down sights.
Let's see if we can switch a gun and I can show people on the stream. Here you go.
Changing weapons.
Alright, so sword? I got a sword! Okay, I'm more relaxed about having a sword. No, I'm angry again!
Sword you with extreme prejudice.
Lozer also has to clench his first scenario's field of view. Yeah, that's 100% scoping with the sword count.
Ship's reactor core is near here.
Same plan as the Perpetual Devotion?
We overload the reactor and evac. Ship explodes, destroying any ships nearby.
The reactor is below the lab.
There's a battle rifle here.
We can use air ducts to travel between them, marking the access panel.
If there's one thing Chief is very good at doing, it's blowing up ships.
Absolutely. Oh. What do you think of the Hydra earlier, by the way?
It was fun. It shoots little missiles. It locks on.
Yeah. It's like the right click on the machine gun in Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
Do you want to hit that button?
It's a little stronger, but you know.
Yeah. Cal heard Master Chief reading an NFT advertisement on one of his paid line reads. No!
No!
No! Steve Downs,
There's
no!
chatter about Jewel Mdama on Covenant comms. The new arrivals say he's dead.
Oh.
Somebody cut the head off the Covenant. Bravo.
I'm sure everything will be fine now.
They're strong,
Oh.
slow. Use the lab equipment to keep above them and out of their reach.
They came out of the fucking grate!
Uh-oh.
Okay. You go left, I go right?
Okay, yep.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I got one!
Nice. Good.
Okay, I got this one covered if you want to come in and stab him. Oh, no, they got me! Nice!
Oh,
you nailed it.
You're fine.
Woohoo!
I'm glad you censored your message, Charles, because we don't like saying slurs on the stream.
Oh. It's also misspelled.
The reactor room is just ahead. We can light this fuse and bolt.
No salvage for the Covenant.
Right, let's go.
Missing a letter. Yeah.
Yeah, they really hype the hunters up in this, and then they're just there. They're harder on heroic by yourself because your teammates fucking suck.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't charged enough. After you.
The hunters have consistently been my favorite enemies to fight in these games because they're the most interesting. You know, you have to...
Do you see how good they looked in the Halo Infinite campaign overview?
Yeah! Well, I didn't, but I saw a GIF.
Oh, yes. You didn't watch that. General questions of the stream? That's what I meant. What was that ability I used? All the Spartans have like a superhero landing now. Oh, I hit a wall.
It feels disrespectful that the Jackals only have storm rifles now and not, the usual carbines or beam rifles.
I think there was some in the previous level. It's just that this is like an enclosed ship, so they came packing for an enclosed thing. Like Mickey says in the beginning of ODST. What good is a sniper rifle inside a Covenant carrier?
That's right. Time for me to needle him. Oh, Jesus.
I don't think the Needler is quite the powerhouse it was in Halo 4.
Unfortunately.
The area's clear. Initiate the overload.
Guardians just weak Space Marines. Good old jump pack attack.
Time for me to overload. Boop, boop, boop. Whoa!
Oh, it's all lightning.
Got it. Reactor's overloading. Move for the hangar bay. Containment.
The station's going to try to cool the reactor.
I guess UNSC is better reactor safety protocol than the Covenant.
We can stop that. Board the reactor.
Board the reactor.
It's being moved. We should go with it.
Wow, Chief, you really have some ideas now that Cortana isn't here to argue.
That ship! I'm going to blow it up!
Usually, someone would have stopped me by now. Ah, thank you very much for popping in, Toshi. It's been very nice to see you. Sleep well, or rest well. Is Chief a himbo? I think so. Chief respects women. Chief isn't too bright.
This whole plan fails if that coolant gets a chance to work.
Shame to lose the Argent Moon, but I'd love to see the look on the Covenant's faces when she goes supernova.
Shame to lose the Argent Moon, but I love to watch her leave.
There are sheds located on either side of the cooling chamber. Those are our targets.
The Needler does look good in this game.
Control sheds.
Yeah.
Get the cooling system offline.
Got a good glow on it. The aim down sights is weird.
Yeah. Oh, you see them. You see it project in front of me. That's cool.
Yeah. It's like they're real.
It's like they're real.
Okay. Oh, Halo 4 mission. We gotta do two things. Okay. Let's go get a Banshee.
Yo, Banshees!
This is the best sci-fi mission. Find the sheds.
Okay, I'm glad the game is telling me how to control Banshee. This is my first time doing so on a controller.
Yep. I like how the Phantoms look in this. They got like a tail.
It's saying use right bumper to roll, but it just appears to break.
It's left bumper.
Well, then the game just lied to me.
I think you and I might be using a better control scheme than default. Not a different one, a better one.
I'm using the default. I don't know.
Oh.
Mysterious.
Anyway, I'm gonna go disable this shed if you want to go do the other one.
Sure.
Oh no, my Banshee! Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Find a way to open them.
Oh. Oh, Kian.
What?
I found the rocket launcher.
Oh.
Also, Kelly just fucking punched through a cover for the pin pad. Sick. I will give Halo 5 one thing. It's very, very like, hey, your characters are super cool.
Target the pikes more easily from the air.
Presence. Reinforcements inbound. Sending phantoms.
Oh my god. There's so many vents.
Let me get over to you so I can show you the rocket launcher.
Fire incoming.
Here it is.
Hello. What is that?
Let me see if I can trade it with this so you can pick it up. This is the spunker, everyone. Look at what's happened to it.
Oh no, it's so small.
It's so sad. Do you want to use it on that grunt? War crime!
War crimes.
Charles calls it the scrunker.
What happens if I take this Spartan? Oh, they're gonna take it, so you should take it first.
Okay.
Sorry. So pressing down on the D-pad just makes a bunch of vents appear on the screen. Am I supposed to be destroying these?
We had to disable one of the sheds, not both of them. So yeah, we got to get back in the Banshee and shoot him.
Ah, I see. I see. So it wasn't Halo 4. It's different.
Nathan calls it the Spinky.
Spinky. Bad dude. What I swanky.
It's working. Keep firing. Keep firing on those coolant pipes.
Yeah, so we're trying to make the reactor hot, so we got to turn off its coolant.
Yep.
Right, how we doing? 2 left. 1 left. Whoa! I just flew past you, and Chief was like, "Clean kill." Enjoy your tea, Cal. Absolutely, fuck vents. We here at Blue Team hate them.
Banshees aren't fast enough to get clear of the reactor explosion.
Calling in the Pelican. No signal on autopilot retrieval. Armada must have taken it out.
Frederick, find the nearest hangar bay. We're taking a Prowler.
A Prowler!
Oh, okay.
It's just like Titanfall.
Prowler wasn't in Titanfall.
Fuck. But the animal was.
Prowler's the enemy. These are. The gun wasn't.
Prowler's just inside, through an airlock.
This station's about to be slag. Move to the Prowler.
You can't say that, Chief.
Reactor core temperature has exceeded 1,373 Kelvin.
That's pretty hot.
There's the Prowler. But the hangar's full of Covenant.
Clearing out. Prep for launch.
Do it quick. I'd rather not be here when the station melts around us.
Oh, Buzz, they had no pilot. The 4 of them just came in and they were like, "We'll get the car later." Remember, Chief, we're in the itchy lot.
Oh, the railgun.
Oh, I'm dead.
Right, I have to charge it.
Armor's locked up.
It's like the Spartan laser force.
Oh, Linda's got me.
Thanks, Linda.
I know if nobody got me, Linda got me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Pelican can fly itself. They were saying that the autopilot... I'm dead again. The autopilot sequence didn't work, because it was killed. Ah, Linda's here again.
I'm good.
You're protecting me in some way? Nah. Sounds fake. Can we get some... Oh, Lols is already there. I was going to ask for some thanks, Linda's in chat. So then, like, what is Fohammer even doing for all of Halo 1? Okay, so Halo 1 takes place, like, 5 years before this. They haven't got the autopilot ready yet. The Saw's back!
Oh, Saw. It's like a light machine gun.
Yeah. Fohammer's your good friend in Halo 1. That's what she does.
I'm gonna power up the Prowler. Boop. I press the button.
Nice. Nathan has an Alpha Protocol fact, if you want to hear it, Kian.
Oh, absolutely.
The MacGuffin superweapon
More hunters!
was initially called the Slags.
Wow.
Oh, we got hunters.
We got hostiles!
Hornets inbound! Oh, what? Hunter got me. Linda! Linda!
Come on, ass. Is Linda getting you?
No. Linda's nowhere near. Frederick!
Frederick's getting you.
Whoa! Thanks, Freddy. It's not surprising that after the mystery gang broke up, Fred went on to another squad of 4 people.
Who are hunting the truth.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I'm down.
We pull the hat off of the Covenant of Truth, the Prophet of Truth, and we're like, Old Man Jenkins. Oh my God, Frederick taking our job. I'm down.
Oh my God!
Remember when they hyped up the hunters? Oh, Fred's down.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay,
It's
Linda,
just
you got this. Oh, Linda's dead.
Oh no, Linda. Oh no, Linda.
Put one on the death counter.
Put one on the done counter. Because we got done.
We got done.
Hold off the Covenant while the Prowler preps for launch.
Loza says it doesn't feel right to see you headshot a grunt and not get birthday sounds for it. Well, this is Kian's game.
Oh, I forgot to turn that on. I meant to have it on.
Oh, we can have it on for next time. Hunter over here, if you want to help me take it.
Did I get him? No.
Thank you for the grunt birthday parties. Whoop. Okay. Oh, nice! Sorry, I just kind of blew you up.
Okay.
Oh, Kian Buzz Bombardier says that they are Oak Reef. They just changed their username.
Oh! Hi, Oak Reef!
Covenant reinforcements inbound.
It's nice to have you here. Would you prefer we call you Buzz or Oak Reef?
They're also known as Skulk-Id.
Ooh. So many names.
Yeah. Sometimes on the internet you have a lot of names.
Absolutely.
Not me though. I've had the same one since I was 12.
Nice.
Ah! I got sorted!
Oh, I'm on my way. Oh, my thruster pack wasn't ready. Ooh. You do not mind either way. Excellent. I will continue with Buzz then, because that's what I'm going to read. Hey, Kian. As long as Fred hasn't picked you up, I'm on my way.
Prowler fuel cells at 100%.
Mona says, she yo-ho, Kian? Cyan? I like that.
Well, luckily, Buzz Bomber is also Irish, so she knows how to say Kian.
Hell yeah! You want to be less Googleable, so you change your usernames not much of account. Smart! Yeah, absolutely. Oh, we gotta get in the Prowler.
No, delete that internet paper trail.
Oh my god, thank you for the subscription, Buzz! Oh! Oh wait, no, it was from Lolza. But thank you, Lolza. Thank you very much. And enjoy the subscription, Buzz. Oh.
Sierra 117 to Infinity. Argent Moon scuttled. I've reassigned Blue Team. Destination Meridian. Potential contact from Cortana.
Negative 117. Another team is already being prepped to deal with her.
What the hell?
You're to return to Infinity immediately.
Negative Infinity. I don't like it.
Oh.
Whoever they are, let's get to Meridian before they do.
Kelly, no.
No need to do this by yourself, Chief.
They won't court-martial all of us, right?
I love Chief's friends.
Chief's buds!
Yeah. All them standing in this landing room like, oh hey, which one of us is gonna fly? Oh no. Charles said, oh, we'll just get Cortana to do it. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, back to Osiris.
I see.
Actually, I'm gonna play as Buck this time.
Oh, interesting. So if you pick not Locke, I have to be Locke.
Okay, what if you pick not Locke? I have to be Locke.
One of us, there must always be a Locke.
Alright, I'll play.
The same thing with Chief.
Yeah, fair enough.
It's weird that they're not the first option.
It's not like it's alphabetical.
She has access to the Forerunner domain, a galaxy-spanning network
Cortana's
that
alive?
allows her to control whatever devices go to
What's this World War II pilot?
It's Roland!
John must not speak to her.
He's gone in search of her.
Let him go.
How is
Nobody lets the chief do anything. He does what he wants.
Until 0631 this morning, when he was declared absent without leave.
This isn't about the Master
John
Chief.
is not equipped emotionally to deal with her as a threat.
Hey! Is anyone gonna answer me?
You're out of line, Roland.
Yes, sir, but so is everyone else. You created Cortana, Doc. And now you're throwing her out the airlock with these accusations.
Roland.
You think she tricked the Master Chief into abandoning his post? Respectfully, sir, to what end? Why is Cortana the problem? Because she refused to die when she was supposed to?
Makes you think. Stein, thank you very much for the host.
You're okay with this? Not just another target, you know.
Every target is just another target, Buck.
Yeah. For you, maybe.
Yeah, it's Halsey.
I love being an ODST. Just point and shoot. None of this gray area BS.
Yeah, Roland,
How are you even supposed to bring them in?
the World War II pilot, was also an AI, like Cortana.
No.
The hell?
Armor restraint.
I was about to say, it's a restraining bolt. And then, really?
Is this like DLC to Halo 5? No, this is the Halo 5 story, Stein.
This is it. This is
it.
the game.
Every other Spartan,
We're hunting the truth.
Mm-hmm.
every soldier, when they hear about this, they're gonna hate us. You know that, right?
Every fan of Halo.
You're not the only one here because of him.
I feel the scene would have really benefited with like a Q type character to going through and showing Locke all of his gadgets.
As in Q from James Bond, not
Yeah.
Q from Star Trek.
Hi there, Locke, let me fuck with you. You like playing the sheriff, eh? How about the sheriff of Nottingham? Apparently that's my John Delancey voice. Yeah, Kian did the pixel art. I love it. It's so good.
My dad did that. That was me.
She's very talented. Whoop, we're here.
The Covenant blasted this planet in 48. It was a UNSC
Whoa.
colony then, but we never came back. Run by a private
Power of the
now,
Xbox One.
chipping away the glass, making her livable.
Why are we taking the long way down?
Because it's polite. Grew up on an indie colony like Meridian. Folks out here don't take well to the UNSC landing in the middle of town. Tend to see it as an act of aggression.
Speaking of acts of aggression,
Those are Forerunner ships. What the hell are Forerunners doing here?
Maybe we're not the only ones here for the Master Chief.
Ooh.
Who the hell is on my elevator? Identify yourself.
Whoa.
This is Spartan Jameson Locke, UNSC.
Thugs. A lot of you.
To whom am I speaking?
This is Governor Sloan, and you...
Governor didn't seem to want our help.
Well, he's gonna get it anyway.
Yeah, the Forerunners are all data now, Stein.
Yeah. What did you just?
Almost got that, man. It's fine. I can't aim with a controller, so I missed.
What's going on?
Meridian Station's under attack. Sloan's trying to put up a fight, but I got family up there. They ain't armed.
Osiris, the people of Meridian Station need our assistance.
Oh my god!
Sure,
These people are so small!
Yeah, the Spartan 4s are really tall.
The humans are teeny!
Control, we need you to open the doors.
Oh
to
my
the
god!
Open the doors so we can help.
Open the door. I'm gonna throw rocks through your window.
Oh, that one was jumping!
Yep! That dog was really excited.
The dog heard the door open and was like, yeah, let me in, let me in, let me in.
It was like, oh no, the postman! Ruff, 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 ruff. Ruff, 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 ruff. Charles compares the Spartan 4s and the regular humans to himself and me.
I've seen that in real life, that's accurate.
Sora says, Cass, did you know, when I played the campaign for the first time, the audio settings of the Xbox One actually caused the dialogue during cinematics to be faint? Oh, that fucking sucks. When I played Halo Wars for the first time, the copy of it I bought was in French.
I feel like that doesn't, like, that shouldn't happen anymore with video games.
It was 2009, who knows what was happening.
I feel like 2009 is like, shouldn't have been happening then. But what do I know? Maybe I'm biased because I'm thinking about how I got a copy of Tatsunoko vs. Capcom in France. And that was fully in English.
Charles says, Le Halo.
The Halo.
Oh hey, let's go in through this fucking roof. Oh, they got hats. Oh, and a rocket launcher.
Why do civilians have heavy weapons?
Hey, good question, Vale.
Frontier politics until after the fight.
Wow.
Deflected.
Did you want lore? Fuck you.
I mean, I get it. Like, I get Tanaka being like a former resistance fighter is like, hey, just don't log this, please.
I mean, yeah, that's good, but
Don't worry, it'll be explored later. A thing I can say about this, and not a lot of other stuff.
like, I think, I don't know how popular an opinion this is, but I think the Prometheans, the Forerunners, whatever you want to call them, they're fun to fight in the sense that, like, it's cool the way they, like, split apart when you hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's very nice and reactive. It's like binary domain.
Turrets are online.
I've activated the turrets. We don't need to do anything.
I see.
You activated the turrets. We're here to help, Governor.
I'll be that.
Oh, I'm on my way.
Tanaka's out.
Holy shit.
Oh. You just fucking died?
I'm dead.
Whoa, what happened?
He fucking shot me with, like his incinerator cannon.
Okay, yeah, I get that. I can understand why you're dead.
I incinerated. Unsurprisingly.
If only there was some way we could get you back, like a Left 4 Dead style safe room.
Damn. Respawn available in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello.
Oh, hey.
What's up?
Tanaka, where'd you go?
Pick up this weapon.
Looks like we're all clear. Spartans. Was that your doing?
We just helped, Governor. Your people did a lot.
Locke's a good guy. Modest, anyway. Humble.
Gates are open.
Is there a zoom in button with the scope?
I think if you hold down the trigger and then click one of the sticks.
Yes, left stick.
Nice.
Oh, it is marked, but I did not see it. Never mind. A warthog! This feels like... Maybe somebody will have to fact check this. This feels like the longest time from start of Halo game to warthog.
This is technically only the 3rd mission. But yes, I think... Yeah, I think you might be right.
Because Halo 1 was mission 2.
Mission 2. Halo 2 it was mission 2. Halo 3 it was mission... That was mission 3 as well.
Oh.
But those levels were shorter.
Yeah.
Buzz, you're asking about the Flood? Yeah, the Flood were all destroyed. Well, the Gravemind was destroyed at the end of Halo 3. And since then, no Flood have appeared. In Halo series. Well, the main games. In Halo Wars 2, you play as some of the Banished, who are the enemies in Halo Infinite. And you go to the Remnants of High Charity, which is the Covenant city that got infested by the Flood. And there are still Flood there. But it's a DLC pack, so I didn't buy it and pay for it and play it.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, in terms of sheer time, this stream has been going for 90 minutes, so that's quite a while until Warthog.
Yeah.
You didn't get to see it because you didn't get him one of the mongooses, but they now have mongooses with guns on them.
Whoa!
So you can see Vale in front of us. Her mongoose has like cannons on the front.
Oh shit! Oh, it's just like Half-Life 2.
Just like Time Shift.
Just
get fucked.
The propaganda about Spartans doesn't lie. Listen, across the bridge, closer to town, there's others that could use your help.
We can do that, sir.
All right, opening up.
Damn, the propaganda didn't lie.
We can have those here because it's private colonies, so they can strap guns to whatever they want.
We got no UNSC regulations.
Oh no! They got in the Warthog!
Oh my god! Oh! Holy shit!
Forerunner Warthog!
Forerunners of the Warthog! What will they do?
Apparently kill us! Take him out!
Okay. Oh no!
Come back here!
Bonk.
Yeah!
My people in the service garage could sure use your help. Well, they might just have a scorpion in there.
See, we have fun here in Halo 5. This is the wacky game.
Gift horses, Vale. That knife's got a scatter shot. Watch the spread on that.
I'm sorry, Vale.
Got one.
Hang on, I gotta test something. Damn, I can't drive this. Truly inferior to Reach. Oh, you're down.
Oh, Buck's coming!
Oh my god, saved by Nathan Fillion. How will I ever live it down? Not forklift certified. There are some big turrets up here. Thanks.
Have to be. I'm trying not to overheat the gun.
Alright. Well, okay, let's take out the enemies here and we'll get access to a scorpion.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
It's like a side objective.
Whoa,
Well done, Spartans. Head over to the garage. I'll have Billy open up. Spartans? Holy. Billy, they're gonna need to borrow your toy.
Billy?
They'll get more use out of it than you will.
I fell out of the gut.
That's fine. Oh, you're dead.
This is UNSC gear.
Corporate security. Private security for a frontier colony.
Oh shit, it's yellow!
Yeah.
Surprising to see something this heavy, though.
Yeah, here we go, here we go.
Oh, what is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a private scorpion, so they can have it whatever color they want. This night, oh my god, I forgot how fucking bullet spongy the Prometheans are.
Spartans, you're close to Meridian Station now. If you could clear out the land between where you are and town.
It was a single dog coming at us.
Wow. Pretty quick turnaround from get off my planet to, hey, can you help?
What's that accent, Buck?
It's not how he said. Not how Sloan sounds at all, Buck.
I'm on my tractor here. I think you'll find Governor Sloan very much is not on a tractor, Buck.
Listen,
God, we get to his office.
Nathan Fillion is like, I can do two voices. I can do Nathan Fillion and I can do Cowboy. That's all I can do.
I've been running RPG recently. I've been working on the voices. Could you imagine if Nathan Fillion was the new Vin Diesel? He's like, I love Dungeons and Dragons.
I was imagining him in Fast and Furious. And I don't know how
That'd be much better.
Oh, there's ammo.
Ammo, good. That'll really help out this tank.
Spartans. Thought you were keeping them away from us.
Osiris, clear the area so they can open the gates.
Comms here are real shit. Alright, I'm getting out and taking this other turret.
Alright.
Because, it's a Gauss turret.
A Gauss turret. Hell yeah.
Hell, here they come.
Oh, I killed Buck!
Oh no!
I got him. Oh, Vale's got him.
Okay, I'm back. Thanks. Nice one.
Keep tank going.
We've seen Prometheans lots of places, but there's always been a Forerunner element.
Yeah, so?
Meridian was a fully settled colony. No record of Forerunner discoveries here.
Why are there Prometheans here now?
That's what I'm asking. Haven't you been listening?
You know, you get along with Brock, you're real nice, man.
Reference to Dare.
Yeah, Buck and Dare are married now.
Dare in this game? Absolutely not.
No Dare in this game, unfortunately.
Listen, there's already 2 women.
2 women on each team.
Alright, 2 women on each team. You're right. You're right.
And Spawn Palmer's there in the background.
Yeah.
There we go. I forgot I was playing as Locke for a second.
Here we go, man. Good.
I think the Scorpion is about to go bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. God, there's so many dogs. as like, arguably boring as the Forerunner soldiers are, I'm glad they did introduce an enemy that was between dog and knight.
Yeah.
Let me assassinate it. I said, let me assassinate it. Let me assassinate it. Come on. Oh, I got you. Oh, I'm dead.
Alright.
Is this the end of Team Osiris?
Come on.
Buck's dead. Vale's coming for you, though.
Alright, come on, Vale. Vale, do it. Oh, the scatter shot. I missed you.
I'm dead. Vale pushed a box onto me. Oh, I'm back.
The UNSC for a damn thing. I do thank you, Spartans. Come on inside.
Holy shit. What the fuck?
Vale was like, it's about those comments you made at my wedding, Locke.
Oh, there was an issue. Halo 5 Guardian servers. Please try again.
No!
Okay.
Hopefully we have access to the next mission. If not, I do.
Yes, let's see.
I've just got a black screen.
Yeah. It says you're loading on my menu.
Ooh, exciting.
If it doesn't come back,
We should.
try closing the game, I guess?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Get to see the cool Xbox art.
Oh, I don't have Grunt Birthday Party. Because I have to
found it.
What?
Hmm?
I haven't found it.
You have to find the skulls, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, you want to shoot me an invite?
Yes, we'll do.
Or in fact, I may just be able to join you. Because I can invite you.
Hang on. You were still my fire team, so I
Okay.
booted you my fire team, and now I'm doing my fire team.
There we go.
Hey, awesome. Okay. Resume!
Resume! Hopefully this is fine.
Yep.
No more shrimp pose. Too big stretchy. Even if you made a light, you gotta make sure your back doesn't hurt.
Exactly. It's very important. Oh. Okay. We're here. This is fine.
I'm still loading.
It's literally after the last fight we did.
Ah, nice.
Now it's fading to black! Okay.
Unable to join. It says waiting to
Oh.
join a match in progress. You might have a cutscene right now.
Bravo, bravo. Please use the theater to rewatch matches or bookmark your greatest hits for later.
What the hell?
What is... Oh.
Yo, Buzz, thank you for the follow. It's very kind of you.
Yeah, just started the next mission. There wasn't a cutscene in between.
Okay, that's
Should I
fine. It says waiting to join a match in progress. Let's see, do I have any packs to open? Keep the stream entertained.
You could try hosting, I
Yeah,
guess.
let's do that. Invite to fire team. Charles says, "Oh, you should play Solitaire." The other Halo game. Okay, you in?
Yes.
Great. Resume. Contacting dedicated server. Loading. You wish chapter names hit as hard as they do in Combat Evolved? Yeah, it's real good. I liked the little in-mission checkpoint names. Dum-de-dum.
Never thought I'd thank
All right.
the UNSC for
Oh!
everything.
Vala's A
Fail! Fail, no! Hang on, we gotta push a box into her.
It's the only way. It's the only way to be sure.
Okay, hang on, and then I'm gonna Spartan charge it in. Vale, no! There we go. The box did it. Okay, cool. Now we're going into the cutscene. I'm not letting any of you damn Spartans in if you can keep doing those creepy poses. Oh. Loading. Oh, you can't see the loading icon because it's behind Kian's head.
Big old
Governor Sloan, I was hoping we might have a word.
Come into town and we'll talk. I trust you won't cause any trouble.
We'll be with you shortly. Tanaka, what kind of welcome can we expect?
Cowboy mayor.
Frontier colony like this? Not much. Best suggestion is to keep weapons down and hands off.
What's the button combo in this game to lower your weapon, like in all the other ones?
You're asking a lot of me here.
As A, LB, down the D-pad, and right stick.
Is that only in, like, Forge?
Yeah, I guess so. Only when you're making your red versus blues.
See.
Let's not keep the governor waiting.
Is that Governor Sloan?
Not too excited about kissing him.
You see that? You see that big blue guy?
He's an AI.
Oh.
What's wrong with him? He looks broken. Rampancy onset. Late stage from the looks. Probably sacrificing resolution for logic cycles.
I have welcomed you to my home. Do not be so rude as to make my health a point of conversation.
My apologies. We're looking for another Spartan fire team.
Why so many Spartans here? Why not? I'm unaware of other UNSC agents in our midst, but you have done right by my people so far. Have your look, but make it quick. Governor Sloan, out.
So where do we start looking?
The best intel in a place like this comes from the people. Keep your ears open.
Yeah, Mona, we we lost connection and we had to juggle some things about.
Sorry, we didn't get really a moment to talk about it because like other things are happening, but like it's really funny to me that like the second smart AI, as they put it in this universe,
yep,
that we see is the fucking World War II pilot man.
There's another one in Halo Wars, but that's set like 20-ish years before Halo 1.
Yeah, well, but like in the mainline games, it's like you have Cortana, you have a bunch of dumb AIs, which I hate as a term. I think it's really silly. You have those guys like Virgil and
Antidot.
And now Sloan, I guess.
Sloan's a proper AI.
Oh, he just looks like a big ring?
Oh, no, he was a big blue guy, but then he stopped his announcement.
Oh, I missed it. Never mind.
He didn't look very good.
I just thought he looked like a big blue ring!
That'd be really cool!
I've seen it in person before. It's kind of pretty.
Vale, you got a weird idea of pretty.
Got glassed.
Oh,
Was
Lord.
on the other side of a knob when the Cubbies hit the capital city. Survived the blast easy. But when the ground melts, debris gets thrown into the atmosphere, blocks out the sun. Instant ice age for the whole world. Surviving that's a bit less easy.
Yeah, so this game has like missions of like downtime and exploration.
That's kind of neat. It's
Yeah.
like ODST, sorta.
Sorta.
A little
Nice.
bit. Anyway, I want to talk about how the official. I don't remember which team it was. If it was somebody from 343 or if it was somebody from Bungie, but somebody who worked on a Halo game was asked about why Cortana looks the way she does, and the explanation they gave was
We
that
should talk to the people of this station. One of them might have seen signs.
We get it, Locke. We get it.
one of the reason that Cortana is naked all the time is so that she throws people off and she can get the upper hand in conversations.
And that's why Roland's dressed as a World War II pilot.
Because it makes you stop and go, sorry, what? Excuse me, sorry?
Well, I was just in the Ardennes, you see. Yeah, you're right, Buzz. She doesn't look super naked in the first game. But she definitely got feet in Halo 4.
Coming through. Distress call. But then the tower caught fire.
Okay, Ed.
And
just relax. Your painkillers should kick in soon.
You can press
we
X to
heard
talk to
yelling
Minor.
about things coming up out of the caves. Then screams. And nothing.
Did you hear anything else? Any other transmissions?
There was nothing else. The signal went dead. We couldn't signal back.
You're all right. Governor
Smoke
Sloan will
everywhere.
take care of everything.
We might be able to help. Where was that transmission sent from?
UNSC swooping down to take our claim. I'll tell you what. Our folks at Apogee are plenty strong. Don't think you vultures can break your bones so fast.
I'm never gonna tell you where.
I think that's our location.
Never tell you.
Don't tell him your name, Pike.
Never tell you horrible UNSC vultures.
Never tell you exactly what we're doing or what we're planning.
Got hit here
It's
to get
this.
the mongoose back.
Not that you'll know.
Right as I left, that ship flew past in the other direction real low. Should have sent a metallurgist.
What was its bearing?
Going toward the station. And it was going fast.
You saw a ship? Any markings?
Pound glass, UNSC. It's not my problem if your buddies didn't tell you where they parked. You ought to synchronize your drop zones better next time.
Catch that?
Damn.
Sounds like it was a UNSC ship.
This is so silly.
So Apogee came under attack, and then a UNSC ship was seen heading that way.
Find a network terminal. I want to know more about Apogee Station.
Artemis ought to be able to track down a suitable network terminal. Ping it.
Ping it.
Who's Artemis? I mean, I know everything about Halo. Let's not talk about it.
A terminal. Over here.
That's me.
Accessing terminal.
I'm scanning you.
I give you permission to poke about.
Oh, purple.
Your people saw a UNSC ship out near Apogee Station.
UNSC at Apogee. Why are
It
you people
rhymes.
all over my planet?
Has to be true.
With your permission, we'd like to go ask them ourselves.
There's a cargo Pelican on the Meridian Station landing pad. It'll get you out to Apogee the quickest.
We appreciate it, Governor.
I'm sure you do.
We appreciate it. Got that?
I started off as a little Victorian orphan boy AI. It was to throw people off. Then everyone kept calling me Oliver, and I had to change it.
Four arms broke on the mining rig.
I'm assessing the damage now. Scatter fires, but nothing permanent.
This is kind of nice.
Yeah, I wish the writing was a little less like, oh, everyone here's really dumb, and they just tell you what happens. But I like the moments of downtime.
Packed them way back in habitation. It's gonna be years before we're set up for seeding.
This is like a long Halo game, so I appreciate the change in pace.
19 years.
Are you sitting in the forklift?
Yeah.
Remember Reach? Sad. Anyway, onto the Pelican.
Where's Pelican?
Boarding the Pelican.
Okay, Tanaka, I was right next to you. It's also yellow. Everything's yellow here. Oh! Everyone's sitting right next to each other! There's nothing awkward here. Me and Buck also pee next to each other. You know I don't like that, Locke. We're a team.
UNSC marching around out here.
The lady is correct.
That's what teamwork's about.
My team's there to keep an eye on things while you look around. Nothing personal, Spartans.
No offense taken, Governor. We'll find our targets and be out of your way shortly.
Find blue team.
Whoa, where could they be? Oh, dogs!
Get them dogs.
Get them dogs. Shoot them dogs. I don't know why I'm using the pistol. I've got a much better weapon.
For the vibes.
Yeah.
These better times.
Feel like shit. Just want combat evolve back. No, Saber Interactive. Not like that.
No. First time shift notice.
Good old Michael Swift.
Voiced by Randy Quaid.
Dennis Quaid's brother.
Was it Danny Quaid?
No, I think it was Randy Quaid. Alright, Vale.
One of the Quaids. One of those famous Quaids. We also love.
For some reason this is making me want to play Titanfall 2 again. This is the era of Titanfall 2. This was 2015, Titanfall 2 was what, 2016?
Let's move on, see if we can find any signs
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, Titanfall 2 is great. Play Titanfall. I say this just about to anything. If anybody thinks about Titanfall 2, you should play Titanfall 2.
Absolutely. Campaign's really good if you don't like multiplayer.
Yep.
Whoa, a big laser! Sinon! Sunday stream idea? Ooh, interesting.
Prometheans all over the Prowler.
I think I might wait if I'm gonna play Titanfall 2. I don't want to play too many FPS games. Well, you could do it if you ever plan on streaming, Charles. I'm dead.
Uh-oh.
How you doing, Lennon? Welcome to the stream. You haven't missed a lot. We're just looking for Master Chief.
Uh-oh. We're hunting the truth!
Yeah. Oh, you meant multiplayer. Right. Niang, Kiana down, and Buck. How you doing, Vale? Vale's dead.
The way we all simultaneously just flump when everyone's dead. Really funny.
Like Locke said, we're a team! Piss together, die together. Look, you gotta stop saying this stuff. We're a team!
Ever tell you what I said about women and balls?
I'm fucking dead! My advice, don't hit the ones with a sword and a shotgun.
I feel like... Are the knights stronger than they were in the last game?
Possibly. Because you've got the soldier now, I'm dead.
Yeah, I feel like they're tougher in this game.
Yeah.
Compensate.
Let's go, Vale. Still playing.
Buzz has never joined a single server for multiplayer in Titanfall, but has played through the campaign 3 times.
Hell
Nice
yeah.
work.
Single player's great, as most people know who aren't Cal. But also, the multiplayer's good. Like,
Norway? I hope I said that right. Thank you very much for the follow. Oh, we're 199 out of 200 followers. This is amazing. I got very worried last week because I didn't get any followers for like 9 days or anything. But this has been good. Thank you.
Are you still dead?
I am still dead. I gotta wait for safe conditions. Okay, I'm here. Oh.
What's doing, Graham?
I'm
up trans.
Noah asks, what's happening? We're hunting down Master Chief because he's doing some bad stuff, maybe. He's gone AWOL.
We're hunting the truth.
Nice. Don't fuck that truth. I'm down. And my day's been pretty good, Noah. How was your day, Hugh? And if I'm saying your name wrong, please do tell me. Okay, that everyone? We make it through the fucking hardest level in this game?
Blue team just left their Prowler parked in the middle of everything? Must have landed here for a reason. Ship's might tell us something.
Linda just left her sniper behind?
Access point.
Nornfang. I gave it... Buck picked it up.
Buck
There you go. Buck took the pistol. If I just point, Buck will take it.
You can tell it's Linda's because it's got a custom paint job.
Yeah, it's got a wolf on the side of it.
Whoa, that's
Your day is great. That's really good to hear, Noai. Welcome to the stream.
There.
And thank you very much for following. Like I said, we're at 199 out of 200 followers. And that means that we, one more, and I'll be officially required to play Dark Souls 2 again.
Scanning the Prowler's records.
Ooh, acquiring data. And what do I think of the new Halo? I played a lot of Halo Infinite in the flights, and I really, really like it.
Yeah, we did a Halo Infinite stream together, and we played a bunch off time too. And we really like it. It's good.
Spartan lock. We're looking for access
the
to
Hydra
John
launcher.
near our position.
You think this soldier you're chasing is down there? Not likely.
I'm asking politely for access to your facility, Governor.
Opening the door for you now.
Oh, I fell off the ship. Also says, part of me hopes they'll implement that melee bug as a perk. Ah, the BXB. If only. Where we gotta go? Over here.
Over here.
It's a person. You can, with the power of the Xbox One, you can really see the lines on their face. Anyway, take this Hydra. Was that Robin Atkin Downs?
Sure, fine.
Take
it.
That take it sounds a lot like his British voice.
Yeah, I can believe it.
Stand back, snipers perched ahead.
Have this entrance bottled up.
I'm taking a secret route.
I'm sniping.
Watching you just start throwing haymakers makes me want to get the game. Well, Halo Infinite's multiplayer will be free to play, so that'll be good.
You gotta play.
Yeah, just for the campaign. Which I booked time off work. I will be playing that, basically, until I finish it. Big stabs. Oh, binary rifle, sick! It's the Forerunner sniper rifle that disintegrates people.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
This area is secured. Governor Sloan, there's a door blocking our way at this location.
Opening now, Spartan.
More binary rifles up here, if you fancy one.
Signs of blue team engaged in combat through here.
Hell yeah. Sick.
Think they found another entrance?
My money's on Prometheans never engaging them.
That doesn't make any sense.
Making sense and being a fact aren't always the
Is
same.
Vale Laura Bailey?
Yes. Very
Sounds
much. Just Laura Bailey.
Yep. Classic.
Oh, what's this gun? Oh, it's like a gun with a saw on it. That's so silly. They never have that in a shooter.
I was vaguely referencing Titanfall 2's multiplayer, which I really like. I think it's great. It's a game I've spent a very, very long amount of time on. It's also a game that has a almost detrimentally high skill ceiling to the point where it is not easy to get into that game nowadays because there are a lot of really good, a lot of killers out there playing Titanfall 2.
Watch your heads.
Absolutely.
I'm up. Thanks.
Oh, Lennon! You said the mobs, the Forerunner soldiers, remind you of that dude in the Vengeance. I opened the stream by saying, "What if Monsoon was a Halo enemy?" And I also like how the Forerunner stuff works in Halo Infinite. Did you see the campaign overview? You know why? That was really cool. I think for all the Forerunner stuff they showed.
Oh, the binary rifle's like a beam now. That's sick.
Ooh, cool. Some sort of beamed rifle.
Thanks, Spartan.
Dog. staging area.
Spawn gate, bringing more Prometheans.
It's really silly to just straight up call them spawn gates. Monster Club, up ahead!
I mean, like, I guess this is as close to, like, CPU enemies as you're gonna get. They're literally computers. Like these robot murder dogs, guys. Good! I'll make sure... I like how they explode. It's very, if you shoot them in the head, it's very much like Destiny, where you get a special animation.
We were talking about this when I was playing Halo 4. Like, the Prometheans are all human beings who have been converted into data.
Prometheans inbound.
So, like, are these dogs made of data, or are these people who decided they wanted to be a dog in their data body?
The furries of the Halo universe. There's an enemy here. They got a turret. Oh, there's a knight over there. That is both of them. Okay. Do I have YouTube? Yeah, but I just use it to upload stream VODs. I should probably put a link to it somewhere. If you join my Discord, you can find it there. If somebody could do exclamation mark Discord. I mean, I guess you could. No why. But I don't do like Halo content for YouTube or anything. If you want that, I'd recommend either Mint Blitz. He's got some good one, trick shots and stuff, and two like retrospectives on Halo Infinite, and also Late Night Gaming does really good, well-written, thought-provoking Halo videos.
But no record of any this intense. Something riled them up, that's for sure.
Anyway, along to the big door.
Is that a sentinel?
Where? Whoa! They look very different. Very wispy.
Yeah. But that's why I kind of asked, is that a sentinel?
It's a good question. I don't know.
100% certain? They're certainly moving like sentinels do.
Similar design to a monitor.
Oh, there you go.
Non-communicative. And they don't seem interested in us.
Move forward, but keep an eye on them.
Look at all of this.
Record everything. We can get a good look at it later.
Forerunners did not lack a sense of style. Spartans, I'm losing your...
Salvation lies within.
Governor?
Privacy at last.
This place is huge. Why wouldn't Sloan report a find of this size? What the hell?
It's a knocker.
Just realized. Buck was saying Blue Team didn't fight Prometheans. Well, they didn't have to sweet-talk Sloan either. You think Sloan let them down here? Reckon it's a possibility.
Possibility, but not a certainty. If Sloan's hiding something, we'll draw it out of him after we investigate this structure.
Buzz, you were asking the last time you played a multiplayer FPS, and you said, technically Deathloop. No, I'll allow it. Everyone's got to have a big sip now.
Sip. Glug.
No worries, Noai. Thank you very much for listening.
Whoa.
She calls the Guardians to serve her.
What was that?
Well, let's go find out. We're sitting ducks here.
They said the name of the game. Guardians.
presence in the Guardian shelter is undesirable.
Are you the Guardian?
I am Warden Eternal. I stand in service to Cortana.
Cortana?
The other humans are approved for passage. Regretfully, you are not.
That sounds like a threat.
Vacate his shelter now.
It's a raid boss!
That was a threat, all right.
Yeah.
Who is this guy? Where'd he come from?
Something new. Defend yourselves.
You are unnecessary. Leave now and be spared.
It's a good thing we don't want to leave because we also can't.
Weakling.
No one's asked questions about Locke. Ignore the question, I suppose. Oh. That was a noise.
I got down. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for him to leave.
You're all right to knock
This guy is like fucking win. Big ass sword.
Yeah. Okay, Lulu's asked a Halo question. Does Locke's suit jack him off? No, Locke's a Spartan 4 and he's gonna do it himself. This isn't Catherine Halsey's fun times, no. Only has to work for their own... What the fuck am I saying? Why am I answering these questions?
He said he served Cortana.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
Well said, Buck.
Another quake. Bad news. Should get moving.
The Warden was protected.
I thought Quake Champions was fine, personally, but yeah.
He called it the Guardian.
Nice.
Cortana is connected to this Guardian somehow, and that makes it the Master Chief's most likely target. We find it, we find him. Let's go.
Buzz asks what happened to the first 116 Johns. Oh, another cutscene.
Died in a horrible cloning accident.
The Warden said Cortana was calling them to her. She's not here.
Oh, they built him big, didn't they? Figure that's the Guardian?
Can't get much by Buck. Up here! Contact!
It's Chief!
Oh!
Move! Contain!
What the? Why is Chief running away from us?
What about Mona's question?
Because we're chasing him with guns?
Does the Red Lady's suit jack her off? Vale, Laura Bailey's character, yes. Though she doesn't need it because of her boyfriend.
Blue team! Stay where you are. "117, stand down."
Sir, you are absent without leave. This is your one chance to come home peacefully.
Blue team, stand down.
I have a job to do.
Cortana's our concern now, sir.
Like hell she is.
Taito, thank you for following! That's 200! Yeah! Enjoy this cutscene of Chief beating up Spartan Locke and getting kicked. Woo! This is the worst cutscene for this celebration. Thank you very much. Oh,
so fucking contrived. This whole thing, like, what if Chief just explained what he was doing? But no.
It's the middle of a Marvel movie, Kian.
They have to have a misunderstanding and thus conflict over it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! He restraining bolted himself!
And the rest of Team Osiris are like, this ain't our fight.
Damn, Locke, you got fucked! Chief showed you, huh?
Thank you so much, Ali Taito. Can we get a shout? Can we get a shout out for Taito, please? Actually, because they're also a streamer. Another VTuber, another cool pal. It's the Human Reaper from Mass Effect 2.
Oh my god.
Don't like the looks of this.
Maybe we can get out how they got in.
Go! Run!
Go give them a follow. Currently streaming. Oh, well, thank you very much for popping into the stream. Go back to playing Hob.
Hob! It's like Zelda, but you got a little robot arm.
Nice. Anyway, we gotta leave now. Oh!
Oh no!
Nathan Fillion!
Fuck!
I said run!
Splat! Oh, thank you very much, Sora. I love that video. There's a lore accurate version of this scene that has a lot of views on YouTube. And I'm pretty sure you can imagine how it goes.
We're on the surface?
More shuttles ready to launch. Move your asses to the evac zone. Get to orbit now.
Sloan's giving evac orders. He knows. Somehow...
Knows what? Look! The Guardian!
What was that line read, Buck?
Look!
Chief's on board that thing.
The Guardian!
Need to get airborne.
The other colonies Captain Lasky told us about. This is what happened to them. Look, this colony's gonna be a crater soon. We can't take anything that flies from these people.
Our Pelican is on the space elevator. We could use that.
The other colonies, there are more Guardians.
Really only concerned about the one in front of us right now, Vale.
But why this one? Why is the Chief on this Guardian? I think it's the first one Cortana activated on purpose.
Yeah, you remember that trailer where Chief was in a poncho?
Yep.
It was one of these things that came out of the sand.
Oh.
It all makes sense now. Anyway, let's get the fuck out of here.
Really doesn't.
What are you talking about, Kian? It all makes sense now.
Why was Chief alone on that planet?
He wanted to test out his new poncho.
Okay.
You want to get in the Gorse Hog?
Yeah.
Let's get hunting.
It still said operate chain gun turret when I looked at it.
Lunas, has Master Chief gone bad because Cortana is no longer jacking him off? Cortana never did it! Cortana's his mum! Don't make it weird. Please, please, Raiders of Halo. Oh, hit the dogs!
Oh, dogs!
Yeehaw!
This is Governor Sloan, broadcasting on all frequencies. People, if you are still planetside, make your way to the space elevator right now. Final shuttles are departing soon, with or without you.
Governor Sloan, Shuttle Bravo 3 prep for takeoff. Watch it, they're on your tail.
Buzz, the auto-wanking suit, as you put it, is not canon. It is a drill tweet. And people here have latched onto it. And I might have said it was canon during the Halo 3 birthday stream.
Under lots of pressure from the audience.
Yeah, duress, you might even say.
Guardian's got a hell of a singing voice.
Can we do autopilot retrieval? Bring the Pelican down to us.
You never put it past sci-fi writers. I have read Dune. I know what they're like. Yeah, well, yeah, fair enough. There was also...
box in Dune was the box that makes you come when you put your hand in it.
Well says, yes, there was also Jesus Law during the birthday stream.
Oh, yeah.
He's just one of the Milky Boys.
We need access to the space elevator.
Can't do that, Spartans. Got too many people taking refuge inside. They'd be slaughtered.
Understood, Captain. Osiris, clear the area so they can open those doors.
Yeah, suppressor.
I like how the suppressor bullets kind of track.
Yeah. Like,
fun.
It makes sense, because the Forerunner weapons are like... They're all like computers.
Yeah. They got aimbots.
Yeah. It's just a shame Halo is also the game with the Needler.
Yeah.
No! They got one of the Marines!
Bravest man we've ever known.
I mean, they just kind of stood there, so... Brave but stupid.
Two aren't mutually exclusive.
I'm with you on that.
Elevator doors open.
Wow, we saved so many people. I've never seen this many people alive before.
Damn, we're doing it.
Am I bad at this game? Let's not think about it.
Spartans, your tenacity outstrips even my own.
When did Cortana tell you about the Guardian?
You're good. She gave me fair warning.
Have you told Cortana you're gay?
I was allowed to have
No, yes!
A change is gonna come. For all of us. Human and created alike. She's bringing a new dawn. I intend to be part of it. I see my time is up. Good luck to you, everyone. And goodbye.
They're between us and the Pelican.
Look!
Weapons
It's a reference!
One
It's a
betrayal.
reference to the thing! The thing with the Nathan Fillion's in!
Yep.
Tanaka, override the security system.
Love to. Delicate work to do while getting shot at, though.
Let's clear the lady some workspace, shall we?
Yeah, so Cortana's up to something. With the Created, who are the AIs that the UNSC have made.
Wow.
I think
pacing of this game's plot is weird.
it is, right?
Cause like alright, first mission establish Locke and Bravo team. That's what this team's called, right?
Osiris team.
Osiris team.
Yeah. Also kill Jewel Undama and recover Halsey.
Yeah. Then mission 2, establish Chief's got his own little team. Sure, okay. Mission 3, Chief's missing. Huh, okay, go find Chief. Maybe he's doing something bad, maybe not, who knows? And now we're full into Chief is betraying us and also Cortana's evil.
Yes, very much so. And we get told it by like a different, completely new character.
Yeah.
I understand the Master Chief disobeying orders to find Cortana, but why the rest of Blue Team? They didn't know her.
The members of Blue Team grew up together in the Spartan 2 program. They've registered more operations than any other fire team in the UNSC.
They're family.
Exactly.
Fuck, remembering his own family at this point. Really should have brought the rookie. I wish he wasn't dead.
Wish he didn't die in the novel.
Hey, I got to that bit in the novel. He dies in a flashback in the novel.
Fuck off!
It's so disrespectful.
What the fuck?
At least it's like a catalyst for Rookie being like, Mickey being like, hey, the UNSC sucks. They just let my friend die. And he becomes a rebel. But it's so bad. Like, Rookie leaves a room while they're like trying to flank some terrorists, and he's like, oh, it's fine, I'll go clear a path. And the next time they see him, the description's like, oh yeah, the next time we saw Rookie, he was held by the terrorist leader, his armor broken, his body bloody. And it's like, what the fuck happened? And then he's just fucking killed, and it sucks.
New Alexandria all over again. We claw our way out here, scratch a life out of the dirt for what? So we can run? Leave it all behind?
There's a difference between running and living to fight another day.
Tanaka's right. Humanity's at our best when we're making something out of nothing. We're tenacious. We'll rebuild as many times as we have to.
Damn, Locke's really been drinking the military propaganda juice. Humanity needs soldiers, okay? We're always at war.
Not just for economic reasons.
Oh no, it's back to a platinum game! That's what my Halo 4 would be. I said this while Keane was playing Halo 4. If I was in charge of 343 when I was 14, then I would have had Halo 4 be a game where you play as a team like Osiris, but it wouldn't have Chief in it, and you'd be going around, you'd be eliminating the last of the Covenant from like pockets of resistance across the galaxy, and then if you want some fan service, the Arbiter comes along and tells you, You've been fucking it all up. We're just peaceful. Oni are racists. And you're like, oh, okay. And then you go and fight the head of Oni or whatever. And then you can have an epilogue mission where you find Chief if you want to.
Sloan just up and abandoned his people?
If Cortana's really behind that Guardian moving, she did more damage here than him.
We'll find the truth about what happened.
Find the truth!
Find the truth!
Watch out! More Prometheans!
Lenore Loza, I like your footnotes on Rookie, that being that he was gay and a trans man. The fact that Mickey had such a strong reaction to Rookie's death and that he changed sides heavily implies to me that they were dating. And I'm all for that. And I'm sure, like, if Buck made any comments, they're like, but we have Dare!
There's that Guardian song again!
Christ.
What's that about?
Maybe a signal of some kind. Building up to something.
So yeah, this isn't quite an Akira lift, but I think it's still pretty cool.
Yeah. This is more of a classic lift going up, enemies dropping down, beat 'em up level. Oh no! Oh! Holy shit!
Everyone all right?
What happened? Elevator E-brake stopped a total collapse, but she won't hold out long.
Do you figure the structure is still secure enough to climb?
If it's gonna fall, won't be because Spartans are using it as a jungle gym.
Love you, Tanaka.
That's a good line.
Luna says, I see cast of the They touched, they must be gay mold. Literally the only time Mickey and Rookie interact in ODST is when their pods crash together at the beginning of the game. So hell yeah, they're gay. I have a TikTok about that, it's my best one. Charles, post that TikTok.
Asking a lot of Charles today. Charles gotta earn his keep.
Earn those enchiladas you have for dinner.
Oh, you hydring.
Yeah, I'm taking out this this Forerunner thing. Charles like, yes, miss.
Oh. There's a million Hydras and Gauss turrets up here.
Oh, okay. No, I fell all the way down! Oh, I fell all the way down.
Oh no.
And that's how Spartan Locke died. Respawn available in 30 seconds.
Well, to watch me shoot a Gauss turret.
think I'll make sure to show you the TikTok later, King, because I think you'll like it. Got a good keyboard smash L also. And if you're in the Croak Zone, you can see I have a little emoji of Virgil with a pride flag. I should put it on the Frog Hub server, really. Okay, I'm back!
ODST stream. ODST playthrough was not streamed, but it's very important you know that I love Virgil very much. He's my favorite Halo character.
Virgil's a good friend. What's his fucking alien name? It's like adjusts quickly or something, or quick to learn.
Yeah. That's a good name.
Right, we gotta keep going up.
Go.
Ooh, all things falling.
Not sure this scaffold can take any more shockwaves.
Uh-oh. Now I'm the one who fell.
Oh no! Oh, I nearly fell as well.
Oh.
This reminds me of the beginning of Fallen Order, where things just kind of fall in front of you for you to climb on them.
Ah, just like the beginning of Halo 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that Spark Laser?
Yeah, it's out of ammo.
Oh.
Oh my god. Yes, there are no armor abilities in this game.
Yeah, I noticed. I mean, I suppose the thing is that they sprint and thruster is just part of your suit abilities.
Yeah, and the charge.
Yeah.
And the hover, and the Superman landing.
They just kind of implemented them into the suit.
Yeah. But honestly, I think it's for the best.
Yeah.
It keeps everyone on like a semi-even footing.
Yeah.
You back?
Hello. I'm back.
Hey! Good timing.
You ask and I respond.
Whoa! Whoa!
I'm calling in our Pelican now.
I think you teleported me to
Ooh, classic Halo.
Having a flash of blue light.
Oh.
The Pelican's just outside. Move it, people!
Oh!
Oh no!
Shockwaves are getting closer together. Almost like a countdown.
Oh! Oh god, the Pelican's just being absolutely thrown about the place.
Everyone on board now!
It's got teeth.
So why did we keep just guardian teeth? You know, it's Jim's food. Of course.
Oh no! Our jetpack heroes might fall off the edge. Did Vale just like bounce off of Buck's head?
Give him a little Goomba stomp. Oh no, Locke!
It's fine.
I'm on it. Reiterating, they have jetpacks.
Oh, the space elevator. It's like a giant Nesquik straw.
The Guardian's gonna take the space elevator and use it to drink up the Earth.
That's why it's got teeth to hold it. Sorry, Meridian, your insides are too tasty.
There have been 5 more events following Meridian. It's 11 colonies. I need a means to stop this now.
The Warden confirmed Dr. Halsey's theory. Cortana is activating the Guardians.
Not this one. Not yet. It's an Ion. A pre-Covenant religious site on San Helios.
It's a Guardian on the elite homeworld?
If we can get a team on the ground, we can access that Guardian.
San Helios is off limits. Brass wants nothing to do with the Arbiter's War.
That's because they haven't heard my great idea.
God.
You ever heard of the Dam Busters?
Numerical pattern. paired quantum phase sets. Slip space coordinates for a Forerunner map.
If Locke's team could feed the Guardian the coordinates recorded on Meridian, it would take them to the same place Cortana took Master Chief. Tom, we can stop this.
Tom?
But it means going
That's his name, Philip. Philip?
I'll make arrangements.
Little tease of where we're off to after this mission.
Ah.
Who do you want to be?
You want to be Chief?
Yeah, I'll be Chief.
Okay, I'll be Kelly.
Cool. Hell yeah, Locke can get it.
There's another one.
What's Cortana up to, Chief? Why'd she bring us here?
Let's keep moving.
Everyone's chat is very horny for all the characters in this game. What do you think of Roland, the World War II pilot? He's made a light, I can see it.
No car traffic on any band. No long-range uplinks at all. Long way from nowhere, then.
Lots with smooching.
For a reason.
Everyone's thirsty, so everyone hydrate.
What was that? It came from the console.
How many years has it been since we used that signal?
Access the console if it's Cortana.
Whoop. Investigate.
Whoop.
Cortana. Cortana, do you read?
Whoa.
No response.
Frederick and Linda are... Oh, never mind. They're fine.
We're here. Shut up, Kelly.
Forerunner planet. Beyond that, who knows?
Whoa.
Wherever we are, Cortana brought us here. She's out there somewhere.
A little bug.
There was a lot of destruction. There were civilians.
Water.
I know.
She may not have known what would happen. And if she did...
We'll learn what's going on once we find her.
Oh, hang on.
It's fine. You good?
It looks very bad when I crouch under the water.
Oh, it just disappears, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how Spartans see underwater. It's when we're deployed for those sea missions.
I was about to say lovely water in this game, but
it looks nice from above.
Yeah, it does look nice from above. But if you get underneath and you look up, like the skybox is like different colors.
Oh yeah, and
Weird.
the birds are gone.
Oh, the waterfall has disappeared. Waterfall's gone.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's not look too closely.
Okay.
Charles says it's a very keen thing to notice.
Bio readings are unlike anything we've previously recorded.
Listen, I'm trying to keep the spirit of my previous playthroughs alive, even if we're doing this one co-op.
Artificial, but still organic. Halsey would have already started taking samples.
She'd have probably figured out the exact coordinates of this planet by now.
Ah, all reminiscing about their terrible mum.
What are these, like, meat plants?
Good question. That's probably a fine noise. No, formalness. It's totally a word, Lenore.
Look at this little guy! This little dude.
Is it like a little, like, bug thing? Like an arthropod?
Guy. Yeah, an arthropod.
Yeah, there was one earlier for me, but it doesn't look like they're...
They're not server side, they're client side.
Hey ho.
Such as
Accessing that console activated that large structure. Given the signal we heard, you think she's over there?
Possible.
Oh.
Sounds like an elite. What the hell are the Covenant doing here?
Ready up, Blue Team.
Search the area.
Oh, so the grid journey was to go here the whole time.
Chief only has one setting, and it's shoot.
Oh!
Oh. Poor grunts, they haven't had their food nipple today.
I'm upset mostly because I know you're telling me a lore thing by saying this.
Hang on. Get out of here!
Bam! Did I get anyone?
Yeah, honey, you did great.
All clear.
There's a carbine here.
They seem confused. I don't think they've
Oh.
been here long.
Linda took it.
Okay.
No, Fred, no, I wanted Linda to
Take this, Spark.
put the carbine down. Here we go.
Changing weapons. Going with a different weapon.
Nice.
No, fuck. Jesus.
The grunts are very good. I love them too. They made a point in the last Inside Infinite blog to be like, oh yeah, we, like, all the character designers love the grunts. We're gonna make them very wacky.
Yeah.
Hey, you see that big wall over there?
Yeah. I saw one earlier, and I was like, oh, you could probably run into that and crash through it. So this is despite having had a Xbox One since like a few months after the launch, I've not really played all that many Xbox One exclusives. I've largely used this thing to play 360 and original Xbox back compat games.
I can respect that. That's what I did with this stream.
It's like this is one of the few times I'm like really getting to appreciate the rumble on the Xbox One's controller for the triggers. Which, to be fair, I've also experienced the DualSense you do. So it's not entirely novel to me, but like... I don't know,
Beam rifle here, by the way.
It's kind of fun. Beam rifle. No, why'd you ping it?
Oh, okay, I swapped it. Here you go. It's so big!
It's very big.
It's also more rounded than before. It used to be much more angular. I liked it more
Here's
before.
the lore about me and the beam rifle. I love the beam rifle.
Fact unlocked! This is on the back of Kian's trading card. Kian loves the beam rifle, and then the rest of it is blank space. As silly as I think some of the Spartan designs are for Halo 5 in the multiplayer, I think they did a really good job making the different Spartans for this game.
Mm-hmm.
Especially giving Blue Team like distinct costumes and stuff, because like in the lore technically they should all have Chief's armor.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you very much for popping in, Lolza. It was good to see you.
Bye, Lolza.
Enjoy being on the turret, idiot. Smack.
Smack me.
Yeah, as exciting... No, don't worry, I'll get back to this later.
It's the demon!
Ah, I missed them calling me demon.
Covenant seem to think it should belong to them.
Break through their line.
Bye-bye!
Boy.
How's this look on the base Xbox One, by the way?
Oh, it looks really good, actually. I'm not, like... Nothing about the... I mean... I feel like I'm not the most discerning eye when it comes to video game graphics in general. But, like, it looks totally fine.
Ooh, I've got the plasma caster.
Ah.
I think this is just the concussion rifle.
Exciting.
Let's go find out. Oh, it fires like little grenades.
Ah.
Pew. Do you want to try it?
Some sort of grenade launcher. Yeah, sure.
There you go.
Pick up that weapon.
On it.
No, Frederick, please.
Clear that turret.
Oh, it's like, yeah. Sort of like that one from
Reach.
Reach.
Yeah, but it doesn't need to charge up.
It's a good noise.
Oh god, the grunts look so horrifying up close.
Path is shielded. System locked.
I found an intel.
Oh, nice. I'm dying.
Oh.
It's okay, Frederick got my back.
Thanks, Fred.
Area clear. Move up.
Almost like someone was trying to keep the Covenant out.
But not us. Assuming we're right and Cortana is on this planet, how did she get here?
The Didact ship was pulled into slip space. It could have ended up anywhere.
So yeah, after very much going back to like basics in Halo 4 with the Shade Turret, making it look like the Halo Combat Evolved one, it's just the Halo Reach one here.
See?
But fancy.
Fancy? It's like a gyroscope.
Hmm. Oh, hang on, there's a slight lip. I don't think I can... Oh, there we go. I had enough speed to get over it.
Okay.
Go again. Activate the console.
Moral choices.
I know how to press a button. It's all I did last game. I'm stuck in a shield.
Yeah, we're both stuck here.
We fucked it.
And Linda and Fred are outside again.
Oh no. Oh.
We're fine.
To that building when we use these consoles.
I don't know.
Rather Forerunners didn't think to read the manual.
If that signal
Why would I fucking know?
I don't know shit.
She hasn't proven the most reliable guide recently.
We keep going. We find out what's happening.
Could you stop asking me questions? Cortana was the one who knew things.
I don't know. God damn thing.
Oh, another one.
It's another one of those. I wonder, have the Covenant been coming through with them? Stands to reason. Any ships caught in the slip space bubble would be pulled through. Light bridge activated on approach. We're definitely being led somewhere.
I think this is, you know, maybe it's early to make this critique of the game. But I feel like it was an ambitious idea to be like, okay, this game's narrative is about these two guys who are on, you know, opposing like forces, and like one of them's looking for the other one, and like the other one has like a mysterious motive that, you know, is that's cool. That's Halo 2. That's Halo 2's plot verbatim. I think it's also ambitious to be like, in this game, it's gonna have 4-player co-op, and all 4 characters in it are gonna be like have names and personalities and get characterization. I think doing both of those things at the same time is perhaps a bit much in terms of trying to tell a coherent story.
Yeah. Also, well done for having that thought 2 feet before the cutscene.
I could sense it, you know?
Yeah, it's,
Look.
bold.
What if you were introduced to the cast of Halo Reach and ODST in the same game? I've had to learn about both of them at the same time.
And also, Rookie hated Noble 6. Oh, we're going into the cave on Dagobah. We're going to fight Darth Vader, and he's going to have Chief's face.
Oh! He takes off the helmet, and another helmet's...
My god. So this is the second foggy what's going on cutscene we've got with the blue team.
The blue team just don't know a goddamn thing that's going on.
Oh, he got the drip.
Damn, those new Yeezys.
I am the Warden Eternal. I stand in defense of Cortana.
She called me to her.
And you came scampering.
The Scamperer!
I was trying to work that out in my head.
She knows your forgotten name. Who you were before you were 117.
Yo, don't be fucking transphobic, Warden.
Do you find it odd your trusted companion should keep so much to herself?
Take me to Cortana.
Not just...
He's doing the fucking Homer Simpson into the hedge.
Let's talk some more.
Ooh, get in, Linda.
Linda.
Also,
Linda, no!
Is that dead Hunter to the side? Boom. Oh no, it's just a plant. Damn. Where are my worm boys? I haven't seen them. Let's talk some more as I teleport away.
Why? What do you intend when you reach her? Shall I begin? When you see her, you intend to.
You know what would have fucking elevated this game?
What she has become, you would not speak.
Jeffrey Combs is Warden Eternal.
Amazing.
Needler is out of ammo.
Your trust in her is an easy folly, the one which darkens her true promise.
Where is she?
Ooh, can't just hit it. I gotta do a big sprint. Bam!
I shall spare her the inevitable suffering of your betrayal and end you now.
One. Or it's Chief and Cortana, so it's none betrayals.
I shall see remains forever beyond.
That was my fault, my bad. I got you immediately though. But yeah, further to your point, very ambitious that they decided to introduce 7 new characters in this game, or 6 if you count Buck.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, we're going to give them more characterization. Well,
yep.
Big idea falls flat.
Your time has passed, warriors servants. Your battle fought.
Wait, boss part 2.
Which one's it?
So I told you the story of how the first time I played this game, I was like, because there was no split screen co-op, so I couldn't play it with Kit, I was like, oh, I'll just play on Legendary. I'm good at Halo.
Yeah.
These boss fights are fucking impossible. Oh my god.
Oh, I see.
The last one, I had to cheese and skip into a wall to trigger the cutscene at the end.
Oh.
Yeah.
Need a hand. Back in it.
That's...
Yeah, I'm glad it was there, because I don't think I was going to finish the fucking game otherwise.
Oh my god.
Oh. There we go.
Let's go, Ken.
Sketch it.
Oh! Hit us with the fucking...
Incineration
I don't
cannon.
even remember
Linda!
which Overwatch character ult that is. But Zarya?
No!
Oh. Well done.
Well, you win, Warden Eternal. Well done.
Game over.
Would you like to play again?
Let us talk.
Please insert 40 quarters. I'm dead.
Uh-oh.
Help me, Kelly. Hey! Oh! Dog! Shut that dude's leg off.
The knights are such bullet sponges.
Yeah, like, seriously. It's my main gripe with the Prometheans, like, they just take so many shots. You can, like, shoot their armor off, but you still gotta, like, get through all of that.
Yeah.
Oh god, they had a Warden Eternal fired a fucking black hole at me!
Look, the incineration.
I can see Warden Eternal saying stupid man thing. He's got the height. Thank you for joining us, Buzz, and thank you very much for the follow. I hope you have a lovely evening and a good sleep.
Bye.
Bye.
It was nice to have you here.
Yeah. Oh. Alright, we did it, I guess?
Chief.
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh!
Cortana.
John, you made it. Oh my... I can't believe you're here.
Where are we?
You're on a Forerunner world. Designation, Genesis. Enough standing around. Let me get the bridge for
In
you.
Europe, it's called Megatron.
Shut up! Jesus.
Fair warning, he has a single mind, but a few million bodies.
Just like the Clone Emperor.
said you were destroyed.
After I saw John last, I was pulled into slipspace. That's where I found access to the Domain. A Forerunner system that spans the known galaxy.
How are you still active? Rampancy.
Entering the Domain. Touching this place. It cured me. It's like the water of life for AIs.
How do we get to you?
By accessing the gateway. The big building putting on a light show. You already triggered most of its activation sequence, just like I knew you would. Just one more to go. Okay, here it is. Final activation point.
Would you like to touch this one?
Yeah. And will Fred and Linda get on this time?
Nope, and neither will I.
No! No, Cass! Cass!
We needed an offering.
Wouldn't think he needs to protect you.
Sorry, Kelly.
There's so much to explain. It'll be easier when we're face to face.
Try me.
No.
The cure for rampancy I've found means
Well,
AIs can be
look who
immortal.
come crawling
Kind of
back.
lifespan allows for long-term planning.
Look who
just
came
like
teleporting
Forerunners were
back.
capable of. AIs can assume the Forerunner's mantle of responsibility. And once there is peace, we can focus on poverty, hunger, illness. But Warden believes some will resist our help. And he's afraid you're one of them.
Sounds great. I don't get why anyone's expecting resistance.
Didact made it clear the mantle of responsibility was an Imperial piece. Step out of line and suffer.
It won't be like that, John. I'll explain it better once we're together.
It'll be good.
We're buddies, right, John? Good friends. Sorry I told the Warden Eternal your dead name.
The Warden is sending troops to stop you. You can fly these Phaetons across the canyon.
Phaetons!
Or take footpaths to reach the other side.
Yeah, so this thing.
Let's go.
Hop in.
Okay. What?
Get
Be
digitized.
fairly intuitive.
as Forerunner systems go.
You'll figure that out.
So it's right bumper and left bumper to go up and down. You've got like a dodge with left trigger.
Yes, of course.
So nothing like the Banshee.
Controls between the vehicles and the AMD system.
Yep.
Watch the fire from the turrets.
And Linda and Frederick just have to
Get
poor
fucked.
guys.
You've got like a secondary weapon, which is like missiles.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a secret path up here. I didn't get enough. Yeah, we did. Oh, it's just a hole that takes us up. Okay. Imagine playing this in 4-player co-op and getting here and being like, "Oh, yeah, I guess we'll run."
Yep.
They should just give him the Phaeton as passenger seat or something.
Yeah.
Nice flying. You're starting to get the hang of this.
We've commandeered more than one enemy vehicle in our time.
Not me though. I can't fly. Neither can Linda. Just Chief and Kelly, I guess. Fred's really bitter about it. That's exactly what happened with the mystery machine.
Remember, Chief, in our adventures on the Scooby-Doo planet? I'm imagining, having not read any of the novels, I assume the novels are identical to the Star Trek novels.
Oh god, Linda and Fred are dead!
Yeah, nice shooting.
Oh no.
Who needs them? Oh, Linda's back. Hang on, I can fit through here. Nope. No, I've stuck it.
Oh, pass.
Hang on. Can I crawl under? Yes.
Is that where the gateway is?
Yes, almost there.
Take this position. Get
Come on, you two. Come
You
on.
can do it.
Fred's on our side, he just teleported. Smart guy.
She can't do it while we're looking. Oh,
Okay.
hang on.
Whoop.
Okay, it just disappeared when I turned away.
Oh, it's only on the Xbox 360. I had to
There it is.
despawn everything.
The Forerunner domain. You'll be the first organics to enter since the fall of the Forerunners.
Great.
After the crash here,
What about those? What about those birds that are flying around? They're organic.
Nope, they're just like me, Chief.
Oh, what about the arthropods?
They're also like me, Chief. I made it clear. Oh!
Well, those shadows were little the frame rate.
Delete it.
Don't.
Some pretty grievous animation culling in this game.
Yeah.
It's got to run on 60 on your device.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. So I think we're about halfway through the game. So we should watch this cutscene and then I think finish up for today.
Yep. Okay.
I'll play Locke.
I'll play Vale. Fuck it.
Nice. You are going to sing Helios.
It's true.
You loading up, Commander?
We're gonna see if Halsey can learn to speak Guardian. I'll have a briefing for you by the time we reach San Helios.
See you planetside.
So, you wrote a target dossier on the Arbiter when you wrote Tony.
That was 6 years ago. What's your point?
You recommended assassinating him.
After we killed millions of our people,
So why didn't you?
things changed.
The Arbiter is engaged in combat.
Oh.
We escort you to him.
Oh, hi, Tom.
Locke. Planet's deep in civil war. If this all goes sideways...
Civil War.
I understand, sir. It's not my first mission that doesn't exist.
Good luck, Spartan.
Oh, Mantis. It's just hanging out. Oh, it's got a phantom underneath it.
Aw, little baby.
Cute. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye then.
Homeworld of the elites.
Oh, okay.
Just kind of cut off there.
has united the keeps and formed a new alliance, the Swords of Sanghelios. With Arbiter's victories and the death of Jul Mdama, the Covenant remnants grow desperate. They have begun an assault on Vadam lands, targeting Arbiter specifically.
And Arbiter's location?
You will find Arbiter at the Elder Council chambers. Victory to clan and kin, Spartans. Maquis out.
Find the Arbiter next time on Halo 5.
War has traditionally been a male's job.
The Arbiter loves women.
He's a feminist. Wow.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so what are your thoughts on Halo 5 so far, Kian?
It's been okay. I don't know. It's like... It feels like the story it's trying to tell is superbly not had the room to breathe with any of the plot points that they've been trying to go for. But like, I don't know, shooting's fine. Enemies are a bit bullet spongy. That's alright.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how I think so far.
Alright, cool. Well, thank you everyone for coming along. I will be back. Well, we'll be back next Wednesday. Oh god, I'm gonna quit out, so we just stop. There we go. Get to see this cool main menu, which I quite like. So we'll be back next Wednesday to finish this game off.
Yeah, we're gonna finish the fight, you might say.
Absolutely. Friday, more Oblivion. I'm thinking that might be the final Oblivion for now, because I've got some other games I want to play, and I just want to put it on hiatus. So tune in for that, and then on Monday I might be doing some sort of collab with people.
Ooh.
You'll have to see though. And yes, thank you everybody for following and being here and watching and subscribing. And following, because we got to 200! Hooray! And Harpy's here! Hooray!
Yay!
Oh, thank you very much, everyone. I've had a blast tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining me, Kian.
Yeah. It's always a pleasure.
Nice. Alright. We're going to be raiding a friend of mine, Alyssa. She is playing Bloodborne.
Bloodborne, I love.
So go say hi, and make sure to give her a follow, because she's working her way up to affiliate. Yeah. Alright, cool. Thanks very much for coming, everyone. Bye-bye!
Bye!